Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the After Hours, episode number 275, the Thursday night edition of the program, April 22nd, 2021, broadcasting live from the Big D. That's right, Dallas. I don't know why that made me laugh. Okay, boys, alright, let me unmod the, not unmod, let me unmute the Discord server. I think Smaggle got hooked up there. He should be able to type now. Let's see what these guys are up to. Yo, what's up, guys? We're here.
Oh, we're here on After Hours, on time. Whoa,
on time.
2 After Hours in 1 week? What is this, 2020? 2019?
More like 2019, dude. You know what I was thinking about? When nobody watched the show, we were so consistent. Like, I was on, like, not even just, like, consistent, like, when it comes to, like, the days that we do the show on, but, like, I would literally, like, I would call up Ben and Connor and who else was doing the show at the time. I'd be like, listen up. We did at 10:30 at the time. It's like, it's 10:30. Come on, hurry up. Like, I was, like, totally a different person when nobody else cared. But now it actually makes sense to be that on the ball, you know? But hey, you know what? We're fixing it, all right? We're back. We're here. 2 shows in a week. The Thursday show. Hard to believe the week's already almost up. I mean, literally, it feels like I was just sitting here for 5 hours on Monday doing that super show we put on. Which, by the way, shout out to everybody that watched that. The podcast is up to 35,000 views on the channel, which is pretty good. That's, I want to say that's our best. Actually, our Carson one our Carson one has like 50,000. So that's not, it's not the highest, viewed show, this year, but I would say it's probably one of the most well-rated. I was reading a lot of the comments. They were saying it was a legendary show. A lot of people were actually saying it was the best After Hours ever done. I don't know about that. Actually, I think there's a few contenders there, but it's definitely one of the classics, I would say. We had a lot of fun with that show. There's a lot of crazy shit.
Longest one we've done?
I think the longest one we did was like 6 hours with Keemstar. I want to say 5 or 6.
That might have been a gaming stream. I don't know. I don't remember.
No, it was an After Hours. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, this one's the longest.
Oh, yeah.
This week in
5 hours,
news.
32.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that was an After Hours. Yeah, the After Hours and gaming streams kind of blend together occasionally for me. But, yeah, damn.
That was a pretty good that was 8 months ago? Dude, what? Bruh, I remember that one. Alright, as you guys know, alright, I am your favorite Gab personality here coming at you guys live on YouTube. So, we're back. I'm gonna read a few super chats, and we're gonna kinda, I actually, no lie, even though I'm here early, I kinda forgot to prep for the show. Alright, a little bit of an oopsie there. But I don't think that'll be too, like, it's very obvious what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna be watching, the Sting operation. We're gonna be taking a look at all that. We're gonna be taking a look at, I think, at Critical's, call out of the Chet Goldstein guys. And if time allows, we'll be taking a look at Turkey Tom's debate with Futuristic Hub, a bit of a different topic. So, I mean, really, you know, I didn't prep, but like, come on now. I mean, you guys knew what we were gonna watch regardless, so we gotta take a look at this thing and see how well did they do, because you guys aren't gonna believe this, but I haven't seen it yet, alright? I've been pretty much AFK since the last show, except I did one stream. I did a Fortnite stream, but since like Tuesday night, and right now, I've kind of been off the internet, so, for other reasons. So, I'm kind of returning myself back here for a second, catching back up. So we're gonna take a look at all this and more. Gonna be a fun show, gonna be a good show. Make sure to hit the like button, tweet it out, especially tweet it out, because, Twitter accounts are going down left and right. Implement, popular YouTuber, just got banned, lost a 100K follower account. Leafy, of course, got hit, last week or 2 weeks ago. Somewhere he got hit. You know, a lot of people are getting hit. Actually, Nick Diorio. Now, I think his account's been restored now. He didn't get banned, but what ended up happening... Hello? How does... Oh, sorry.
They're tough because of what you're saying.
Sorry, I didn't see him there because his, I didn't recognize his profile picture there. Nick Diorio. His profile picture has been DMCA'd. You might be wondering, what's his profile picture, alright? It was a picture drawn of him by Optic Decay, of him dressed up as Ethan Klein. It was a picture that he commissioned, that he owns the rights to, that he got DMCA'd for. This is not unlike when I got DMCA'd for posting a picture of me holding a cup of coffee. All right? It doesn't matter. You can literally actually, steal people's pictures and get DMCA'd, or you can have your own original material get DMCA'd as well. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. The DMCA system can be fucked with and played with by anyone who knows just a little bit of what they're doing. A complete retard can re-engineer the system to cause as much havoc as they want. So it's absolutely crazy. So as a result, I don't think Nick is allowed to have a profile picture for quite a while. Because I remember DSP got hit with this, and DSP wasn't able to change his profile picture for like 6 months or something. So I don't know if
DSP.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah,
he's also had a little bit of bad luck over on Twitch.
Yeah, his Twitch has been departnered. Do we know why? I tried to look into this like a few days ago, but literally there was no information on it. I actually tried to find like an article or tweets or something talking about it, but I couldn't find any info. So do we know why he got departnered?
Well, the speculation is that this is in relation to one of his mods going rogue over doxing allegations, so that DSP had doxed people. The person who actually like uploaded this, all like the logs of the secret Discord where DSP was like, I guess pressuring a guy into giving him his fucking driver's license or some shit, and then like not redacting the information or just posting it on this like semi-private Discord. He was in the chat and he said that like this was about a month ago, and that the Twitch people that he had talked to said that like these sorts of things take a month. So take that as you will, but it might be because of the doxing allegations.
Okay, so well, I mean, in that case, I guess it'd be deserved, right?
I mean, to be fair though, DSP is going to strike oil under his house the next day, so it doesn't really matter. DSP's eternal.
He never dies. So
the pig roach will live on. And
look, these are all allegations. I'm not for people losing their ways of making money or their platforms. So when I heard he got departnered, I was like, ugh, I don't know. Okay. I mean, it's Twitch, I feel like with Twitch, it's such a gamble playing like your whole life, like having your whole life depend on that website. Just the other day, I actually read a story about a guy that got banned from Twitch, not because of anything that he did, but because his chat was getting fucked with. So you guys know on my chat, like people come in and spam like doxes and shit, and they'll get banned, and they'll spam threats and swatting threats and all that shit, and they'll get banned instantly. Well, a similar thing was happening to this guy on Twitch, and he got permanently banned for his chat being cancer, even though he was banning it, even though it was not his fault, even though he was just getting harassed by other people. Because of other people infecting his chat, he had to not just reap a temporary ban for that, but a permanent one altogether. So he now has to stream on YouTube. I think his name is Nickish, or Nick Itch. I don't know. Try saying that name fast and see what it sounds like.
No, not on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
YouTube at least doesn't get us in trouble for our chats, but that might get us in trouble.
Right. Yeah. So he's I think Tipster did a few videos on that, but I also read some other articles on that guy's situation. That's not the first time I've heard of people just getting banned for something completely out of their control. Like there's literally nothing. There's nothing I can do about my chat. There's nothing anyone can do about their chat. They can ban, they can disavow, they can say, hey, don't do this, but oftentimes just saying, hey, don't do this prompts people to do exactly that. So there's nothing you can do. I think facing any sorts of punishment for who your community is, or who types in the chat is ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense, but Twitch disagrees.
This was like right now, this was like, in terms of just subs, this is probably a good like 6 to 7K a month just completely gone. Not to mention he can't get like donations via Twitch anymore either. And DSP, like per subscriber, I think in 2020 was like the highest like of bit donations on the entire website. Well,
he should have streamed in a hot tub.
There you go. That's how you save it. I'm gonna read some of these super chats right here. Shout out to John Manfredo, Johnny Wilson, McKay Tyman, and Zool for all renewing their memberships. Video Games through 2 says first. DJ Screwdriver through 2 says second. Mike the Bike through 3 says still waiting on the next part of the Onision doc to release this parody on Hanson. Oh god, don't take me back to January. Oh boy. Yeah, I guess that's coming out next month. I'll wait for that to happen when it does. 12E Agmar through 5 says, yo, Pearl Jam Insta subs now mod me so I can become the true mod in my final form of Bing Bong Bung. We'll have to see about that. Eduardo Pedro through 5 says, question, how did this story, besides being on Predator Poacher's YouTube, blow up? Was it your stream or someone on Twitter? Certainly not Keen because he reacted after you. Oh, it wasn't me. EDP, this story of EDP allegedly being weird with minors has been a thing for, I want to say, the past year or two now. It's just sort of, it really kicked up 5 months ago, and then again now. But this story's been kind of been passed around along the grapevine for at least, I want to say, at least a year, if not 2 years now. It's just been kind of crawling around, and now it's kind of blowing up to mainstream.
Kind of in the background, like there's been allegations, but EDP denies it, so there might be something there, but we don't know, and it's just kind of been like in the background. And then obviously this came out, and people are like, "Ooh."
Yeah, exactly. Now that not only is there concrete information on this, but I mean, it's a spectacle now. It's an absolute spectacle. So
you got a Medicare retweet too.
They brought Medicare back from the dead. So there you go. 12E Agmar became a member. What was that? Tier 2. Thank you very much. Tier 2 member. Izzy10 threw $100. Jesus Christ. Shout out to Izzy10. Don't mod Smaggle. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Listen, I can't. Alright, listen. Smaggle, he always gets bullied, alright? He always gets bullied. He always gets taken out of the chat, alright? Even though he's a retard, alright? We like him. We like Smaggle, alright? I can't do this to him 2 times in a row.
Retard lives matter.
Exactly. Dragon Fist through 5 says, we are talking about the 600-pound life, not your mom's. Chet Goldstein. Yeah, we'll take a look at that. Cool. Tyrone through 2 says, internet prison for 4 to 45 years. Anime Station 20 says, real. Reed God of High School. Jason Dorsey through 5 says, the Big D, Dallas. That's right. Just a Kid That Rants through 2 says, you sat in your chair so loud. Slow down. Mike the Bike through 3 says, congrats on 44K. Keep up the great work. Hell yeah. We're on 44K subs. Let's fucking go. Easy.
By the end of the year?
No, I don't know about that. We'll see. Anonymous.
Definitely 50K.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, easily.
I'm fine where I am now, dude. I was so like, give me 100K. Honestly, I'm chilling, dude. Like, I'm very satisfied where I am. But I mean, 100K would be nice. But we'll see about that.
That silver play button would be nice to put in the closet or wherever you live.
Yeah.
Get there.
I'd be surprised if I had a silver play button before I moved. That's only in like... Anyway. Matt the Woo through 5 says, Twitter is so unnecessarily trash with their punishment and DMCA system. I sadly got suspended 2 weeks ago, so I can barely keep up with the news now. Well, welcome to the making a new account life. Izzy Tan threw another $100. How about now? I'm sorry. I can't be a fucking whore, dude. I didn't ask for this. I didn't say, give X amount of money and I'll whore out, alright? I can't sell my principles. But I do appreciate the money, alright? We can't do this here. But I do appreciate this. I hope you're not spending all your money in one place, man. But I can't. Jessica through 5 says, poor Smackle, lol, follow truly autistic. Jessica through 5 says, Google bot won't let me type autistic, lol, poor Boblax. Why do they ban autistic?
Very discriminatory.
Extremely ableist.
Why would they ban autistic? That doesn't make any sense.
Like banning gay.
Yeah, it's literally, I mean, yeah.
It probably because it can be used as an insult, but like, I don't know, gay can be used as an insult as well. Anything can be used as an insult.
Seems a little bit weird. That's why we gotta build our own website. We gotta build our own super chats and get around the system.
Hell yeah. Autists rise up.
Exactly. I'm gonna single-handedly save them from being able to type in the super chat. Anyway, Smoothie Reviews through 2 says, Boblox, you're breathtaking.
Thank you.
Alright, well, listen up. I appreciate the super chats very much, especially Izzy Tan. Shout out to you, man. I know I'm not a Monix fag. I'm not gonna be a fucking dick 2 weeks in a row, but I do appreciate donos nonetheless. Seriously. It helps out a lot. Anyway. Okay, before we get into the sting operation, which is what I'm sure all of you guys are here for, Nick sent me a video to take a look at. I'm looking at the title. This feels very risky to play. It is related to the topic, of course. I guess we'll take a look at this. He told me I absolutely have to play this.
Oh no.
This is a deleted EDP video talking about the George Floyd situation. Now, I'm a little bit scared playing this on YouTube. I don't know what his take is, but
this
it is.
video was uploaded June 14th, 2020, and then the re-upload is June 18th, so he deleted it in 4 days. He regretted it in 4 days.
Listen, it's topical. It has to do with EDP and you know.
Well, I mean the trial ended.
Right. You know, I'm sure EDP. He's gonna say the right thing. All right.
All right, man. So again, you know, this video is gonna rub a lot of motherfuckers the wrong way. You know, what
why would I do that?
You know, part of me feels like I should have talked about this when, you know, like the entire rioting shit was going on, shit was popping. You know what I mean? I mean, fuck. I'm sitting back up in my fucking apartment, a few fucking weeks ago. I'm hearing fucking gunshots and shit outside. I'm like, what the fuck?
People saying, oh yeah, it's his YouTube. I am assuming Nick sent me this in good faith, all right? I wouldn't play this on my own, all right? I would steer away from this, but I'm assuming Nick sent it to me in good faith, knowing it wouldn't get me banned. So I'm trusting him on this one.
This is Nicholas Diorio, not Nicholas J. Diorio. Correct?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
The entire George Floyd situation, motherfuckers rioting, motherfuckers protesting, Black Lives Matter, you know what I mean? All that bullshit, you feel me? And this is going to rub a lot of motherfuckers
after he calls BLM bullshit.
This is the wrong way, and this is not going to be what the fuck you want to hear. And me personally, I couldn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna just keep it real.
All right.
Keep it G to a motherfucking T. Like,
did he upload this on his main channel, by the way?
Maybe.
Jesus.
Always been doing. You know what I mean? So the entire story is that, you know, George Floyd, I guess somebody called the cops on him because the motherfucker was trying to make a purchase with a fake ass 20. You know, regardless if the motherfucker knew it was fake or didn't know it was fake.
Wait a minute. What? Hold on. I know this is very, you know, basic commentary, but why is Eat That Pussy talking about George Floyd? I just realized that. I'm like, wait a minute. This is okay.
You know what I mean?
Yo, what up?
SEO, dude.
EDP445. So George Floyd, man. Like,
he reminds me of the hot tub guy. You know what I mean? Like the guy sitting in his hot tub.
Oh,
hey
yeah.
guys.
Oh my goodness, that guy.
We're gonna talk about George Floyd and racial injustice today from my hot tub.
Oh my god. Yeah. What is this? Smash
That was
JT?
before the hot tub meta.
Yeah, he was ahead of the time there. Maybe if hot tub girls on Twitch with their tits out talked about George Floyd, maybe they would. Never mind.
You're gonna give the horse ideas,
the guy that he didn't know the shit was fake. Now, if he
that'd be the hot tub girls on like D-Live. Well, I guess not anymore.
Oh no.
did know the shit was fake and the motherfucker was doing it, it's like, bro, what the fuck? You know? So for me, this is how I feel about the situation.
That's my EDP
okay?
impression, not my black impression. Okay.
Fucking AIDS.
Shut up, Chet.
Every fucking time you're always hearing about with this particular case, George Floyd or Trayvon Martin, and like all these different cases around the fucking news and shit over the past, fucking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years of black people getting their ass beat, getting brutally fucking just the shit pummeled out of them by fucking, white cops and this and that. And this is my entire situation on it, okay? I don't do stupid fucking shit.
Oh, right? No.
That would put myself...
Wait a minute. Hold on. Stop. Play.
...in a situation to where the fucking cops would have to come and ask me fucking questions. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh.
I don't do dumb fuck...
You don't do dumb shit that gets the cops involved?
Yeah, I would never do anything that would get the cops questioning me. Rolling up to me.
Jesus.
Well, to
A
be
lot of
fair, feds are generally the ones that like track child pornoppornography stuff. So, you know, I mean, he is right. The cops wouldn't be interested.
Shut the fuck up, Flamingo. Shut.
Oh my god.
On the other hand, they have some
EDP,
questions.
you know, even a few friends of mine, you know, oh, EDP, how do you feel being a black man in America? How do you feel about this and about that? You know, I'm like, nigga, I've never been motherfucking I've never been discriminated against. I've never had my ass beat by the police. I've never been arrested. And mind you, bro, I was born and raised in fucking Compton, raised in fucking Torrance. I was went to school in fucking Hawthorne, Lawndale. Even some parts of fucking Bakersfield is racist as shit. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, I've just never had my motherfucking ass beat. You know what I mean? I've never been to jail. I've never even seen the inside of a fucking jail. You know what I mean?
That might change soon.
Up until a few fucking last month or like a few months ago, I've never even fired a fucking gun. You know what I mean? Now, of course, you guys see me at the fucking gun range.
What the fuck changed in the last year? What do you mean?
Damn.
Wait, this guy's all about guns now.
Hey, he did say in the okay, I guess this is a spoiler since he didn't watch it, I guess. But he said
cover my ears. No, just kidding.
He said in the encounter that he only started becoming a pedo in the last 8 months. So maybe there's some correlation there. He got guns, started thinking about kids. I don't know.
Shit, I post a few videos here and there on fucking Instagram or whatever. You know, I've never received a fucking parking ticket. You know, now, of course, you know, I don't live up in the goddamn dirty South. You know what I mean? I live in California, nigga. You guys know that. But I just feel like a lot of these motherfuckers that got their fucking ass beat by the police could have done something a little bit fucking differently that would have helped their fucking case. You know what I mean? Now, again, I could walk outside and get my motherfucking ass beat. You know what I mean? Get my ass whooped by a fucking white cop. I could get drugged the fuck out. I said, nigga, I could get a motherfucking sledgehammer to my fucking face and I could be fucking dead. But at the same time, though, it's like me being a smart motherfucker, right? Through all the bullshit, all the trolling,
you being smart.
Right, yeah.
I just don't
smart is
do
a subjective term.
Shit. Now, I'm not saying
He just doesn't do shit.
He doesn't do fucked up shit.
Cop that, you know, killed George Floyd, was he wrong? No fucking shit, the nigga was wrong. You don't place your fucking knee up on a bitch's neck. But why the fuck were you trying to goddamn use a fake ass 20? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy as fuck. It's like,
hot take.
I honestly feel, and again, this is going to rub motherfuckers the wrong way. I don't give a fuck. I honestly feel that if black men as a whole didn't do stupid motherfucking shit to put themselves in a particular situation to where the cops had to be called and, you know, dumb fucking shit and get on your fucking hands and knees, you're being fucking arrested. If they didn't do stupid motherfucking ignorant ass shit, you'd be motherfucking surprised how fucking lower the goddamn, you know, white cops killing black motherfucking people would fucking dramatically goddamn fall. But again,
right,
niggas like doing stupid fucking shit. Now, I'm not getting up on my hands and knees and sucking the fucking cop's fucking dick.
Yeah, you're not sucking a cop's dick. Yeah. You would never. That's you got to be an adult to be a cop. So,
you know what I mean? Because I'm always playing fuck the police, nigga, by fucking NWA and Eazy-E and shit. You know what I mean? But it's like the cops have a job to do, right? Police have a job to do. Now, of course, there's bad cops, there's fucked up cops, whatever. You know what I mean? And if the cops are called, right, and you as a black person is doing stupid ass
did the video
fucking ignorant shit, why the fuck are you even acting a motherfucking fool in the first place? Why would you? God, now I can understand, nigga, if you walking down the street.
right. I think we get the point. Okay.
Dude,
so
someone could like clip parts of this video and like parts of other videos and like literally make like an EDP video where he calls himself out. Like,
yeah.
why are you doing this dumb shit? You know?
Bo Black, to clarify, that he said that was his EDP voice, not his black
voice.
Not his black voice.
How can you do every black person sounds different, so how could I do a voice?
Do the black voice.
True.
We've heard the EDP voice, do the black one.
I literally can't, because all black people sound different.
Good one.
Each black person sounds different. That's how EDP sounds.
Very tactful, Bo Black.
Right. Got it.
Wait, you're right? You think all black people sound the same?
Well,
no, I'm saying you gave the correct answer.
I'm not answering that question. You're good one. All right. Let's see. Smoothie reviews. Okay, read that. Jessica Pizzle through 5 says, but apparently it lets me type ableist. Pretty ableist of Google. Zombie going through 5 says, VTubers sure have it easy while we commentary boys out here trying to survive while Susan ground pounds us into the demonetization and bans. M versus the Void through 399 says, I don't do things that get the cops involved. That aged like my great-grandmother with Alzheimer's. Good one. Okay. And Alexander Marquez became a member, and a bunch of people, I guess, renewed their shit. Well, thank you very much. Okay. All right. Well, now that we got that little EDP teaser, let's look up the sting operation. Take a look at this right here.
Oh, boy.
Actually, let me pull up his social blade first.
Yeah. To find it, you type like Chet Goldstein or famous YouTuber EDP, because like a lot of other videos come up before.
They've already nuked their channel out of the out of the search rankings.
Yeah.
Holy
also,
shit!
They didn't put EDP as like the first thing in their title, so it kind of ruined the SEO a bit.
He's getting shit on.
Yeah.
What is that? 70, 110, 160, 180k subs lost. Damn.
Yeah.
Surprised it's not more by now. I mean, so many people have watched it. Critical's videos at 3 million views.
Jaden,
like
600k. All right, how do I find Chet Goldstein?
Yeah, just check Goldstein. You should find it. Yeah.
Damn, their growth is going out the wazoo, though. Holy shit.
1.7 million views on this thing.
I imagine it would be faster if Critical didn't call them out. Like, I noticed they were growing a lot the other day, and then they, like, kind of stalled out a little bit today. Like, I looked at their social blade recently. Like, the last 2 days, it was, like, 20k, 30k, and now it's, like, 5k today. So, I don't know.
All right.
Or maybe everybody already saw the video and...
Well, this is my first time watching this, so we're gonna buckle in. Brian through 2, thank you very much. Pajazzle became a tier 1 member. All right, well, let's start. Chat's okay. Yeah, they're saying his YouTube bio. That's what they're saying. All right, viewers. All right, if your kid, get out. That's what EDP should have said in them DMs.
Yeah, the beginning is a bit of just introduction, like, oh, we like catfished him or whatever. So like it starts like 5 minutes in, or yeah, there.
Okay. The interview is bad, so I've heard.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what your opinion is on this.
Any weapons on you?
I've seen this like
no? I'm gonna say you're Sophie the whole time.
Look at that big ass dude.
Dude, now that is a gunt.
Dude.
Oh, by the way, Flamenco, have you seen this yet? Or is this your first time?
No, I haven't.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Yeah, we're late to the party here.
Time? Okay.
Fresh
so,
reaction.
if you want this to go well, I recommend you have a talk with us, okay? Okay, cool. Alright, let's have a talk. Let's go have a talk. How about on that bench right there? Okay. Okay.
Black Ethan Ralph. Good one.
Oh my god.
Right here?
I don't even want to compare EDP to anyone because...
Yeah, that's kind of an instance.
Yeah, that's like...
Yeah.
Visually.
Yeah.
Russell out of things. He's not a pedophile.
No.
Allegedly.
Whoa.
Well, no, EDP is allegedly.
Well, fist bump?
I don't fist bump people like you, man.
Okay, so...
Okay.
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Right here. I have 84 messages.
Okay.
So... we have you talking to Sophie, correct? Yes or no?
Right.
Okay. Sophie is how old? Before, and again, I have it right here. I know the answer, but I just need you to tell me the answer. How old is she?
13.
13, okay. And before we get into the messages, there was sexual content involved, yes or no?
Right.
And you sent...
I like how he answers that so confident. Yeah, right. Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, all right. So, again, so what brings you out here today?
Well, I was coming out here to...
Glasses off.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake.
Fuck off. No way.
Yeah, dude. Wait, he drove all the way out here to pick up a cupcake.
No. A cupcake?
Cupcake. Yeah, no one's can...
Not cupcakes, a cupcake? Okay.
Yeah, this 13-year-old girl's like really good at making cupcakes.
Fuck
Gourmet
off.
shit right here.
No way.
Dude, it is worth.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
Go back home.
No, these guys aren't police though. I don't like what I don't get is like he is like the way he just put his sunglasses up the moment this guy ordered him to. It's just like, what the hell?
He's immediately bowing down to them, like he's disclosing everything. They're like, they're doing Simon Says, they're like, bow down. He is.
Yeah, these guys aren't the cops.
fucking
Like he doesn't
lawyer.
need to obey these people, but he does.
He's fucking stupid. That's the problem. He thinks that
he was
these.
smart. He said he was smart in the George Floyd video.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. In a deleted video, mind you.
Yeah, maybe he takes that back.
Yeah.
There was, nothing that was going to be sexual involved because I'm not like that. Well, obviously the text messages and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
It's not the sexual. I mean the text messages, but you know.
Yeah, nuance, context. Context
matters.
Up with like these were sexual in nature. Yup.
Yeah, that was all that.
Yeah, you did answer that before. So what the fuck?
What happened?
Oh, okay. So you should title a video instead of your video almost threw hands with a 13-year-old. You should title your video almost had sex with a 13-year-old. I think that'll get
Why are they shitting on him in this interview? What the fuck?
a lot of hits, EDP.
I think so.
Yeah. So.
Huh?
So this is you texting all this, correct? This is your Instagram, yes or no?
Right.
Okay. All right. So again, what made you start this conversation with this said 13-year-old? You said what you're doing right here, correct? Yes or no?
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, she messaged me, right? And I'm not going to lie to you, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes, person feels lonely and stuff, and they want the interaction.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's pretty much what happened.
I've been there before.
Okay, so this isn't what happened because she never said she was lonely.
Before.
What? Lonely?
Yeah.
At
thank
all. I
goodness,
have
Bo
never
Black.
been,
Oh,
trying to get a cupcake from an
Right here,
individual.
correct? Yes.
everyone gets hungry once in a
Well,
while.
unless it was like from a bakery, then Bo Black's you'd probably get a cupcake. I would get a cupcake.
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of cupcakes.
For Saucy through 5, how many stars do you think EDP would give Cuties?
Oh no!
I'm not gonna ask.
Binge watch that shit. Well, it's a movie, but
I
you
don't know.
probably watch that shit like all the way through, like waiting for the release. Like you probably, those countdowns on Netflix for big releases where it's like on the main page, like 1, 2, 3, it's released. He probably did that for Cuties, dude. He's probably like just waiting.
I'll answer this question completely unrelated. If it was stars in GTA, I think we're about like a 2 or 3 right now. Like they're not sending the tanks out to pound them just yet, but it's coming.
Yeah, it's getting sus.
Yes or no?
Correct.
Okay, and you did double text.
If this were an Among Us meeting, I would be a little bit sus. Just a little bit. I wouldn't be there just yet, but I'd be like,
You'd be stuck in the vents.
Somebody check him. Yeah. He's stuck in the vents. Fuck you.
Text here, yes or no?
Correct.
Knowing, and it said honor profile 13, yes?
Correct.
Okay, so you initiated conversation with a 13-year-old knowing she was 13, yes or no?
Correct.
Okay, so is that a good look for you?
No, it's not.
Okay, so you've been
Imagine, is that a good look for you? Correct. I mean,
exposed for this before,
Correct.
and you called them in thoughts, these other girls, and you know what? I've been following for a long time, and you know what? I said, you know what? He probably made a mistake, and there are some attention-seeking ones, but this is damning.
Right.
I had to make sure myself. Do you recognize me?
No.
Okay. I had to make sure myself.
Hell no.
my name is Frank Hassel.
I had to make sure myself that all these rumors were
Did you
true.
thank me for my service?
I watched you in high school. Me and my friend Keyshawn thought you were hilarious, man. It's sad.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
But anyway,
A lot of people watch them in middle school too.
that you said.
Quick question. How long will this interview beef.
You don't get to determine that.
Okay.
Well, like, what I don't understand,
Okay.
why are you attracted to like 13-year-olds? Like, why are you attracted to underage? Because you clearly
Hey, it's Gokanaro.
said in one of the screenshots that you've always wanted to be with someone younger. Like, you like fantasize about being with someone younger,
Right.
and you're scared of being a sting operation or cops.
Right.
Like, what goes through your
Chat, remember that he like predicted this. He was like, if you're setting me up, I'm gonna like he accounted for this possibility in his head. Then he still fell for it.
head? What makes this
With your
okay
dick.
Yeah, exactly.
for you? Because this is disgusting. Real, man.
What goes on is loneliness, dude. I'll be completely honest with you, man. I'm not
Just
I'm not
lonely.
gonna- I'm not going to shoot, you know.
Like,
Dude, I'm in
let
bad
me
headspace.
cut you off right there, okay? When you say loneliness, like, we've heard that millions of times, right?
Right.
Trust me, this is not our first time doing this. We've confronted hundreds of people,
Right.
and every single time some of them do say they're lonely, and sometimes we do understand that they're lonely because maybe they're not as popular or they're not as outgoing, but you have millions of followers.
Right.
Like, how are you lonely? You have like
Right.
millions of followers. I bet you there's
What is
chicks
this?
in your
That's a dumb question.
DMs trying to hit you up,
Absolutely.
and you're here for a 13-year-old.
And I recall,
Like-
you know, I followed you for a while. I recall a few years ago, you did brag about having a girlfriend. You bragged about, you also in a live stream bragged about this little affair that you had with a teacher.
Wait a
So
minute.
You probably have,
Uh-oh.
like, you have a ton of females in your DMs interested in you because, you know, people like you for your personality and whatnot. And, you know, and then when you say specifically, I've always fantasized about someone younger with a big age gap. You did say that, correct? Yes or no?
Correct.
That you fantasize about someone younger.
Correct.
What is that fantasy? Because it's not just
this video right here. This is a real video on his channel, by the way.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Yeah.
loneliness.
You know what it is, man.
We honestly, we really don't.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because we're not like that. We're not like that.
Yeah.
You know how it be, man.
We're not attracted to minors.
No,
come on,
no,
man. You
we
know
don't get that at
exactly
all.
what it is, dude, right?
No,
Are you a
we're
pedophile?
attracted
No, I'm not.
we're attracted to female our own age, dude.
Let
This
this be
is
known.
We're
let
attracted
this
to
be known,
female.
I am not a
So what are you? What are you?
Fucking point at the camera. Yo, guys, just so you know, not pedophiles.
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck?
We need a replay
The
on that
censor,
one.
the
Like,
censorship
yeah.
stuff for like monetization is like the really weird thing about this.
It's
Honestly,
cringe, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they waited to release this video to get it monetized. They like delayed it by a day so it could get manually reviewed and stuff. Like they
Mm-hmm.
cared more.
They want their
about, like,
payout.
Yeah, they want that paycheck
Yeah.
right there. Listen to
Let
this
this
one.
be known. Let this be known. I am not a
Chat, let it be known, I'm not a pedophile.
Not a pedophile.
Ah, okay, buddy.
So what are you? What are you then? If you're here to meet up with a
He did like an anime pose in front of the camera.
13-year-old girl after sending your dick to her.
He should have done like, I'm not a pedophile, and then he does like a fucking dance after it.
What do you call
Yeah,
it then?
thumbs up.
I am
Mr.
a guy
Collab,
that
Mr. Girl
is-
Collab, when?
Yeah.
What am I? I don't
If
know.
it takes you this long to answer what you are, you're pretty
Pedo, but-
sure that you're some type of creep.
Listen, I'm gonna be real with you, okay?
This conversation so far is like, dude, you're a fucking creep, don't you think? And then he's just like, I'm lonely. And they're like, but dude, you're kind of a weirdo, right? Like, I don't know. Georgia Lenther 5, EDP really broke the fourth wall to tell us he's not a pedo. Camther 5, Gokanaro went from going after the CCP to pursuing pedophiles. What a guy. Bucky through 10 says the 444 means his weight. Atachi through 10 says EDP should have said her little ass was begging for it. I'm sure that would have gone well. Mac through 279 through EDP says eat that pastry. M versus the Void through 2 says the C in all ye RFC stands for cupcake. Yeah.
Okay, I want you to be real with
Yeah,
me. This
absolutely.
is
That's what we're here
cool.
for.
I'm gonna be real with you, okay?
Yep.
My mom, may she rest in peace. You guys know.
Why does he always bring up his mom every single time these allegations come out? Mom always told me. Yeah.
that, right? You guys seen the videos?
Yeah,
yeah.
All that bullshit. My mom did not raise a fucking. Okay, she did not raise a creep or where I know what the screenshots say. Okay, I'm aware of that. I'm looking right at them. Okay, my mom did not raise, and as a matter of fact, if she was here with.
Your mom has nothing to do
right,
with
yeah, don't bring your
We're
not here for your family.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't drag your family into this. This is all about you.
Understood.
Right.
This is your action.
Yeah, this is your 600-pound life, not anybody else's.
This is not
Understood?
cool.
So,
This is so fucking AIDS.
one other thing, let me tell you something, okay?
what's up? Go for it.
What does EDP mean?
Yeah, it looks like you've eaten
So
every,
you-
looks like you've eaten everything in the world but the pussy.
What does EDP mean, bro? What does EDP mean? Eat that pussy?
You know,
Can you imagine if like Chris
Hansen
Hansen just like back during like To Catch a Predator days of Chris Hansen's like, by the way, you are just really fucking ugly. Like, what is wrong with this face?
It would have been a better question for Chris Hansen to ask. I would love that question more if Hansen asked it. If Chris Hansen had been like, so tell me, what does EDP stand for? He's like, yeah, man, eat that pussy, yeah. And then Chris is just like, fucking AIDS. Not another one of
these
these.
people already knew. They just wanted him to explain. For
These are some
whatever
good
he
questions. They're really breaking them down here.
Yeah, they really prepped for this interview. The 2 months of preparation, thought up all these questions for him.
We're trying to talk.
Because you guys, hold on, let's come down.
yeah, I'll stop. We're just here to talk to you. So what was that? So you said you know exactly what I mean. What do we mean?
No, what does EDP mean? Why do you call if you call yourself EDP?
You know what's funny, right?
What's
Like the guy who's standing outside his house watching these retards walk around.
Yeah. I like how the fucking Epic Mealtime guy tries to like continue the conversation, but then fucking Gokunoru's like, what does EDP mean? Shut up.
Tyrone Ralph, shut the fuck up.
Oh,
This is not
there's
funny
gonna be a
at
lot
all.
of Ralph stuff.
This ain't funny.
Well, if you would stop cutting me off and trying to explain.
Okay.
world
So
funny.
we're gonna let you explain now,
Okay.
because we want to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm a fan of you. He's a fan of you. He's a fan of you.
Honestly, I'm not a fan. But
Well, he used to be. He used to be. And we want to give
What the fuck, dude? They're just trying to like get answers out of this fucking pedo, and he's just like, oh.
Even EDP in this situation is like,
Fans here, I'm not a fan. It's like, thanks,
dude,
buddy.
even EDP in this situation is like, are these guys retarded? Like, I know I'm like fucked, but like, you know what I mean?
Like, stupid shit, but
How did I get caught
Like, even
by
in his
these
face, he's just
retards?
like, what is this line of questioning? I don't.
you the benefit of the doubt. So please explain this to us, okay? And I'm going to be done talking, that way to you. I'm just here to talk to you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So what does EDP stand for?
EDP445.
Right.
When I first created my YouTube channel, right?
Glasses off, please. Thank you.
When
I like how he just bends to them.
Well, you're gonna have to excuse me because the sun's in my eyes.
Yeah, here,
so-
we can just face that way.
just turn
Yeah.
around.
This way's cool.
Whichever way
Whichever way the sun's not in your eyes.
So when I first started my YouTube channel, right? If you go back, if you look at the original logo,
Yeah.
right? It was a picture of a cat. I'm sorry, it was a picture of, Pac-Man, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It was a picture of Pac-Man eating a cat.
Okay.
It was supposed to be funny. Okay.
Okay.
That was my original logo.
I mean, I know
was meant to be.
Alf
Okay,
eats
fair
cats,
play.
but I didn't know
So,
Pac-Man
again,
ate cats.
You mentioned to admitting to having this fantasy with someone with a big age gap.
Mm-hmm.
So again, you said to us, you know exactly what we mean, but I truly don't. He truly doesn't. So what do you mean by that?
I have a quick
explain.
question.
Sure.
Are you guys the cops?
No, we're not cops.
We're not cops.
You're not cops?
But we
We're
have
not
worked with law enforcement.
But we
all the time.
can forward this to cops because
Yeah, absolutely.
most definitely this is not your first.
Can they?
imagine if he just walked away after this. He's like, okay.
Can they though?
he's not being like held at gunpoint or anything. He is voluntarily admitting all of this into a camera.
Hold on,
Yeah,
though.
I mean, I'm glad he did because fuck him, but at the same time, like, he's retarded.
Can they get away? Can they send this to the cops, though? Are cops going to be able to do anything with this? Or is he just going to literally walk away, nuke
I'm
all his
not
hard
sure.
drives and shit? Because, I mean, they aren't law enforcement. Are cops going to be able to do, like, are they legally allowed to do anything with this? Can they show up to the cops and be like, dude, we got him with a sting operation, bro, and here's all the like. Can cops do anything with that? Because I keep getting mixed answers.
Can, because like this is the exact reason why like when cops arrest you, they inform you that anything you say can and will be used against you.
I mean, I know they have footage of him saying like, yeah, I did talk sexually with a 13-year-old, but like, can't.
He's admitted that those are him in the logs, and that he came to go meet this girl that he was talking about sexually. Like,
this is like a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Someone says cops can't do shit, dude. Then somebody else says they can. So I don't know. Nobody knows. For all we know, he could actually walk away from this.
I've heard that it's hard for police to use these vigilante cases in court because they can't like properly track the chain of custody with evidence and shit because the police didn't start the investigation. So there's like issues. Like this is, I don't know. It's just hard to like take evidence like this and like use it in a court of law and have police use it as effectively as if the police did it like from the beginning, you know?
Right.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm just like kind of reiterating a couple things I've heard over the past few days.
Oh, we got a super chat here that answers our question. It looks like Crows of Judgment. Shout out to Crows of Judgment, another streamer on here. They can't forward it. If they gave it to the cops prior, cops could investigate and use the material. But by telling EDP, the Waddler will nuke anything here. Most of these laws don't allow for catfish to catch a predator copycats. That's exactly what I've been hearing, and that's the problem here. Because if that's the case, if they really can't do anything here, then, if anything, I mean, they exposed EDP to the public, but this guy's gonna walk away free and potentially harm other girls in the process, and, well, all this information we have now can't be used later. I don't want to say, like, letting the pedo run free, because obviously, he's probably gonna get banned from YouTube. He's probably fucked regardless of whether he gets banned or not. I mean, his life is pretty fucked by this, but if you want, like, you know, some judicial justice here, then this might throw a wrench into things here. So, that's a problem. That's a pretty big problem. And that's why a lot of people get iffy when, you know, regular people, not law enforcement, but regular people are like, I want to stop pedos, I want to save the day. And then it's like, okay, well, are there any officials involved in this? Any law enforcement? And they're like, yeah, we'll send it to them later. Or they're like, yeah, we'll totally send it to the cops. Yeah, totally. And then it just doesn't fucking happen. So if that's what's going on here, that's a pretty big problem. Can you imagine this guy walking away from this? I mean, people would be furious. People would be absolutely furious.
Sure. But also, there's people like, I'm not really sure what happened like with I forgot his name. Austin Jones? Is that his name?
Austin Jones. The singer.
Okay,
the pop singer, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say Alex Jones. I don't want to accuse him of it.
No, Alex is a hero.
Yeah, so there's like that
true
YouTuber
American
who got put in jail for like 10 years. I'm not really sure like what evidence like led to that arrest, but I mean, YouTubers who've done this shit have been arrested and put in jail, so hopefully something happens. I mean, there's other situations too prior to this, like the whole reason that they're doing this sting operation is because other people like came forward with like certain stories, so maybe that could be used with law enforcement. I'm not sure. I'm hoping that something can be done.
Right.
We'll see, I guess.
Crow through another 10 says the sting will destroy his career, but EDP isn't going to prison and is still on the waddle for kids. Just be glad predator poachers didn't use actual minors as their bait this time. Funny you mentioned that, by the way. Somebody sent me something. Somebody wrote me something on Twitter, and I'm glad you reminded me of that. Let me see if I can pull that up in my mentions. It was sitting in there just a moment ago. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. Where is it? I'm looking in my Twitter mentions. If somebody has the clip that I'm looking for... Oh, I have it. I think I have it right here. Thank you, LeBron James. Using a 13-year-old as a decoy for his own pleasure, he's literally a predator. This is the words of the very real, obvious LeBron. No, I'm just kidding. Let's listen to this.
You know that piece of cloth on your upper body, from your hip to your neck, the shirt? Yeah. Yeah, take it off. Because they ask for... Yeah, predators ask for a lot of pictures, man. They're sick. Go ahead, take off your shirt.
Wait.
Oh gosh! Oh no!
Do that and stick your tongue out.
Wait, what's going on here?
What?
As you're doing it, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is this out of context? There's clips here.
It's cut. There's faded.
This wasn't the clip that I was thinking of. Basically, okay, if somebody has the clip that this is out of context. This looks very out of context if I've ever seen one. But what basically was happening was, there is somebody saying that in one of their previous stings, they didn't use a decoy. They used like a literal 13-year-old. I don't know. Somebody tried to show me a clip. If somebody has something on that, we're doing live research on the spot. This clip seems very. Somebody sent this to me. This seems very out of context. I don't know about this. We need an original. We need a source here or something on this.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's not good. If they're not using decoys, they're using real kids. That changes a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I'm not really sure about that. I haven't really looked into it, so. But I have heard that.
You guys are slandering at this point. We literally are saying the clip's out of context. Wait, how am I slandering? If I played that clip and been like, yeah, dude, this guy is a predator. He fucking is talking shit to a... Then that would be slander, retard. Like, what are you talking about? I'm being the most charitable I can possibly be to you guys. If you think that's slander, then, like, literally fuck yourself.
Yeah.
It's not a 13-year-old? Is this a real predator poacher associate? Who is this? I don't know.
Well, we don't know. That's why we're not like, we just randomly got sent this clip. That's why we're gonna look into it after we're done reacting to this.
Yeah. It's slander, dude. It's slander. Like, I'm literally the most careful, charitable person who will ever be talking about this shit. And I got people, I don't understand. I don't get it. All right, you know what? Maybe I should just play the clip in no context. Maybe I should just be like, guys, I don't know. This might be real. And just play like haphazardly. Because I get the same result either way. I don't fucking know. Alright, Super Salty through 5 says, the deaf might look into the approachers as well. They aren't the biggest saints either, especially on their Instagram. Green Demon through 2 Instagram wake up moment. Okay, buddy. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see.
Yeah,
Sly
that
Guy...
account said they're just a fan, by the way. The Predator.
Okay, well, you're fucking stupid, so I don't know. Maybe you should deal with that. Sly Guy through 5 says, well, the decoy isn't underage, so technically he didn't talk to a 13-year-old, so I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing, right? He technically didn't talk to an underage girl. He thought he was, but you can't get arrested for what you think, right? That's the problem here. That's what everyone's talking about. So, yeah, it's a bit of a difficult gray area there. Jim the Grapple through 5 says, every pedo investigation should be run like this. It's so much funnier. Spiral with the 2 says, if EDP was a Wojak, he'd be a Coomer. Hey, why you gotta shit on the Coomers, bro? No, I'm just kidding.
No, the Coomers need to be shit on more.
Yeah,
unless
exactly.
That's what they coom to.
Fuck the Coomers.
It's kind of gross.
Ace
No,
Den
that's
5.
what they
Use money
want.
to build a better PC or still one. Either works. Yeah, I will. Thank you very much, man.
Time either, right?
Right.
This is absolutely not. How many times have you done this?
This actually is my first time.
You just said it wasn't your first time, and now you say it is. Second time?
What was the first?
So the first time was, so you guys know about the 15-year-old, right?
Yeah.
So she was hitting me up through the DMs, in which she engaged first. Right. Because let's be real here, a lot of people, right, when they see celebrities, you know, like the check marks and stuff. And no, I'm not trying. I'm gonna sit back and throw a guilt trip and make people feel sorry for me. I'm not doing that. So don't.
Right. Yeah.
So don't try to turn and twist the shit. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Just go on.
So when people sit back, right, especially young girls, right, the 15-year-old, not the 13-year-old, when they see people with check marks and stuff, you know, oh shit, this and that, you know what I mean? You know, like you're famous, you're hot, all that. Okay. That's what they do. Now, as far as the whole fantasy goes, you know what I mean? Let's be real, okay? You know what I mean?
Like, that's the part where I'm not picking up on. I genuinely don't know what you mean.
Alright, I got sent something right here. Let's take a look at this. Here's a video of him admitting to using real minors as decoys to lure predators. That's allegedly. Let's take a look.
Okay, so I'll be honest about the decoy pics. So one of the decoy pics, the Hispanic boy that we use, that's my cameraman's little cousin. And the white decoy that we use, he's 17. And yeah, I met him on PS4. We're playing Madden together, and he said he was down to do it. So yeah, that's where I get the decoy pictures from.
What?
How old is the Latin guy, the kid?
He is 16.
So you have 2 minors that you use as decoys.
Yes, and their parents both know.
What the fuck?
Interesting.
All right,
I mean, I don't know what other context.
I mean, he's saying it, right, yeah.
What I'm more wondering is, like, hey, Mom, this guy on Xbox Live wants me to take a picture of me without my shirt so he can send it to pedophiles. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure, sweetheart.
Yeah, very interesting there.
What the fuck?
What is going on here?
What am I hearing?
What is this? What is this? Yeah. Anyway.
Fantasies, that's what I mean.
Okay, so sexual, and I'm not calling you the P word, if you know what I'm talking, if you know what I mean. I'm not calling you the P word, but do you fantasize about females under the age of 16, yes or no? Sometimes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you obviously you fantasize about a 13-year-old, correct? Yes or no?
Correct.
Okay.
Go. Okay.
So, if it's a 13-year-old, so when was the first time you fantasized about like an 11-year-old?
Never.
Okay, let's move aside because the car's cold.
Here.
EDP is 29, by the way. Just a reminder, 29.
At least 30 now, I think.
Oh. That's
regardless.
That's a little bit better, right?
Yeah, I feel like 30 sounds worse. Even though it's just 1 year, it's like, I'm in my 30s, you know?
Yeah, well, you can have a seat whenever you want. Yeah,
you can have a seat if you want.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter to us.
It's cool, I'll stand.
Okay. So 13-year-old. So again, when was the first time you fantasized about a 12-year-old?
Never.
Okay, so 13 is the youngest.
Right.
Okay, so why 13 but not 12?
I don't know.
Okay.
And that's the truth.
Okay.
Not lying to you.
Like, so if Sophie was 12, what would have been your response?
Probably would have went to the bathroom and threw up.
Okay, so what? Okay, so for me, like,
you don't have to believe me, bro. You can sit back and saw the
right.
Thank you by the way, Crow. I saw
Look
that.
how indignant he's getting. Like, you know, like, dude.
I love like the sharp contrast between 12 and 13. Like for him, 12 is like actually like throw up, like vomit.
Right, that's when he gets more.
He turned 13. The second he turned 13, he's like,
That's what he gets outraged over.
Yeah,
so
like,
just a giant Game of Thrones fan.
That's when he likes it.
By the way, Crow of Judgment, I got your DM there. I'll take a look at that a little bit later. Thank you very much, by the way, for the 5. Jim the Grapple also sent a 5.
Right. So for me,
you just lied a couple minutes ago. You said it was your first time, then you said it wasn't your first time, then you said it was your first time.
Right.
Like,
second time.
Okay.
I know, but you said earlier it was your first time. Like,
okay. Yeah. So we'll get to that. So you said 13 is the fantasy. Like for me, okay. 18. I think there's hot 18-year-olds. I wouldn't do anything with a 17-year-old.
Right.
But there's hot 17-year-olds.
Right.
But I don't go when I see a 17-year-old. I'm just like, I can't do it. Like it's just not right. But so what about a 12-year-old makes you go but a 13-year-old you're suddenly fantasizing about? Like,
don't know, man. What do you want me to say, bro?
I just want you to be honest, man.
I am being honest. I don't fucking know.
So what about the 13-year-old turns you on though? Like,
don't know, man.
Do you think, does at least some of it have to do with being younger, yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So you do have this attraction to younger that you admit's not normal, correct? Yes or no?
It's not normal.
Okay. When do you think this started happening?
This started happening when a lot of when girls would hit me up, right? If I'm looking for on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say probably about 7-8 months ago.
Okay, 7-8 months ago. So when did you what was it that made you realize? Like,
good
for
one,
example,
C4.
it's a bad analogy, but you know, I didn't like avocados when I was young, but now I like avocados. So what made you just go, I actually like 13-year-olds?
What made me when all that came into play, you know what I mean?
Like
I'm looking for the entire loneliness and the actual you know, like, oh, this girl might actually be into me and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Well, right, but the thing is, if it was a 12-year-old into you, you would have brushed that to the side.
Of course.
So, you know, like, if there's a hot 19-year-old into me, I'm like, oh, awesome. But if there's like, I shouldn't say there's such thing as a hot 12-year-old, but if there's a 12-year-old into me, a 13-year-old into me, I'd be like, disgusting. I would never. So what makes it okay to you for you to come here?
It doesn't make it okay. I'm just being honest with you. It doesn't make it okay. I was in the wrong, and I'm a piece.
Right, but what makes you interested though? Because you have girls hitting you up, so it's not the loneliness. So what about 13-year-olds makes you interested?
Can't even answer for you.
Okay, so obviously you like big and a fat ass, right?
Of course.
Okay, I do too. So
I mean, a guy doesn't. I mean, that's what you're
right, exactly. So
to bring internet unwind in here. What's up, man?
Correct? Yes or no?
correct.
So
I didn't realize Harley Morenstein from Epic Mealtime fell off so hard.
Oh man.
Yeah, him and Gokunar, that's a weird collab. I didn't really.
Frank Hasselbeck in there, yeah. All of them showed up. It's so funny. Yeah, hop in the live so you can see the video.
It's called sending harmful matter to a minor. I'm not a lawyer or anything, but I'm just letting you know because we've done this so many times. Sending harmful matter to a minor. You sent a graphic picture of your body right here in one of these screenshots. Did you not? Yeah.
I did.
You did?
I mean, you got the screenshots, of course I did. I mean,
but like, why would you send it to a 13-year-old? Like, and that proves that you were turned on by it. Yeah. Oh, right. That proved that you were turned on by it because you sent a graphic photo.
Because you were hard when you were doing. Obviously, yes or no?
Yes or no? Were you hard?
Were you hard?
What the hell?
You can jerk off in your
how many strokes? You know, just be honest, man. Let us know.
445.
445.
Yeah, he answers it that.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
What were you gonna do when you came here to this little girl's apartment and she's home alone? What were you gonna do?
Honestly, this is real shit. You guys can't believe this if you guys want to or not. She said that she was going to bake me a cupcake. I was going to take the cupcake and go home.
Fuck off.
So you came here.
Wait.
This is a real good cupcake.
I've heard that so many times throughout this whole thing, but I just realized, wait, he's talking about a small person, cake, small cake. Was he just referencing the booty?
Dude.
Is that how he thinks?
I don't think he's that smart.
Imagine he was just like, I just came here for some cheese pizza, man. Like, just chill. Like, you can disbelieve it if you want, but I was here for some cheese pizza. Like, at that point, he'd be trolling them. He'd be like, yeah, fuck you guys. What else do you want me to say? What do you want me to, how do you want me to answer this question? I was here to fuck, alright? But he can't say that.
I think he's being legit here because there was if you watched like the stream with all the messages that we saw last after hours, at the end, like she was sending cupcakes. Picture of a cupcake. So he's really hungry for that cupcake.
Obviously, that's what he was there for. How believable is the cupcake versus the walking the dog versus the boulders excuse? Like we gotta do a tier list at some point of like the most of the most believable excuse or the most unbelievable YouTuber excuses when they're like just completely pwned, when they're just completely backed up in a corner.
I think walking the dog is probably the most believable one.
Yeah.
Out of the three.
I'd say it's walking the dog, then boulders, then 12-year-old friend, autistic friend, and then
What's up, Ricky?
What's up?
How you doing, man?
Doing good.
You want to watch Pedo get busted?
Another one?
Yeah, dude. Another one.
Yeah.
Another one.
Just don't stop coming.
It's just this EBZ or some shit.
Yeah, dude. Hop in. Get in the live. Get in the live.
How you drove like 30-40 minutes, right?
No.
20 minutes?
20 minutes.
20 minutes? You came 20 minutes to this girl's house?
I hate the guy in the black hair. I fucking hate him.
Why do you hate him so much?
He talks way too much.
Yeah, he's really annoying in this. And he says the stupidest questions.
Right?
What does EDP stand for, man?
What does EDP mean, man? Oh, I wasn't a fan, by the way. We all used to be fans, but me? Dude, I was never a fan.
What is the deeper meaning, man?
Oh, I just want to punch him in the face.
Jeez. In Minecraft. Actually, we can't say that anymore. In
real life.
Okay. Yeah. Dude, I feel like these guys came in here with like they had them from the Instagram DMs. Then they showed up kind of like unprepared. Like I feel the same way whenever I do like unprepared interviews on this channel, where I don't have like a central goal of like what do I want to get out of this person. So I just like juggle a few non-questions. I'm like, yeah, man, what's the deal with these DMs, man? And EDP is just saying like, I was talking sexually with a kid, and then they're like, yeah, dude, that's pretty fucked up. And EDP's like, yeah, and they're like, fuck, what do we get out of this guy? But it goes on for like 30 more minutes. I don't know.
Go back home.
Yep.
Fuck off, Bill.
I don't give what you guys believe. It's the truth. I know I'm telling the truth.
Okay, well, we haven't even got into the messages yet, so these are going to be pretty damning. So before we get into the messages, the last thing that he was asking, go ahead about the second time.
Yeah, the second time. You've done this before.
Or the first time, yeah.
Well, I mean, you've done this before. And you've never been... Well, you've been caught, but you've been caught, right?
Right.
Why did... All right, so what I don't understand is you've been caught before, but you continue doing it.
Right.
That means you didn't learn your lesson.
Right.
So how do you... what makes us think that you're not going to do this again?
This right here.
This right here?
Right here.
So when you go back
That's what they
to
always say. It's like, now I won't do it anymore, by the way. I'm good now.
Hey, you guys caught me. I can't do this again. This is a wake-up call.
Yeah, they cured his... What's that?
The guy in the black hair just sounds like he's doing like an after-school special or something. Like, it sounds so...
Yeah.
Like, am I wrong? Does it sound really weird? Like the way he's like over like explaining everything to the guy currently
it sounds like
experiencing
doing a high school play, or
shit.
like he's talking to like a retard or something like that. I don't know.
Talking to my pedo retard on the show. Ascend Alien became a tier 1 member. Thank you very much. Ascend Alien through another $5 says, Augie, love you, Dad. Michael through 5. Talking to a decoy demonstrates mens rea, meaning you can get arrested as long as you weren't pressured into criminal actions. Okay, well, again, it's such a back-forward chat, like saying like, oh, he'll get fucked, and this will never happen. I will say this though, if this guy walks away, a lot of people are gonna be mad as fuck, and you know it. No matter what, like, okay, his reputation's destroyed, his source of income's gone, but if he's still, luring with kids, because what he's saying right now is like, they're asking him, are you ever gonna do this again? He says no. Bullshit. Obviously not. If he has no more public platform, but he's still, harming kids behind the scenes, and now it's like much more, now he's learned how to hide it a little bit better, people are gonna be pissed as fuck. I mean, it's literally, basically, it's like letting the pedo get away. So... Yeah,
it's rough. There's a lot of loopholes and stuff too with legal, like a lot of people mention like entrapment and stuff. Like there's a lot of different loopholes that if these things are not done correctly, can give them an out, and then they can't really prosecute them again until the next time they do something.
And EDP has the money for a good lawyer too. So
yeah. I guess.
I would assume, like 2 million subs.
I would think so, yeah. And not to mention, I mean, I don't know how much of his audience, isn't most of his audience like Facebook and Insta audience or something? I don't know how much of his audience is even aware. Because
it's pretty different. If you go to his Instagram and look at his latest post, there's like upvoted comments with like, 10K, 30K, 50K upvotes being like you're a pedo and shit. So.
Okay, at least there is a decent awareness on those platforms then.
Yeah, I don't know about Facebook, but Instagram people definitely know.
Who's watching this guy on Facebook? Like Facebook boomers find this guy funny?
I think that's like where he blew up.
Old school memer. Like he's like
I can't imagine the Facebook audience like connecting with someone like this. I don't know.
Augie, do you know what he does? Like he's mostly like a sports like rant.
Oh, the sports. Okay, that's how. I mean, I'm like videos where he's talking about eating dat pussy. Like, I just can't imagine that connecting with what I think of people that typically use Facebook. But I mean, I guess the sports stuff would get them in there.
Yeah, no, it's like I every clip I've ever seen was like that. Where it's like basically like him like ranting about sports.
Right. Okay.
Like it's over the top, ridiculous behavior though. On top of it.
Minors on your phone?
No, sir.
No, not just the only minor ever right now on your phone?
Only one.
Only one.
The only one.
You sure about that?
On this phone.
Okay.
Last one, there's like 7 of them.
Yeah.
Before, correct.
Right.
And there was more than one minor because last summer I've had all these females reach out to me about you, And, you know, at first I was like, okay, attention. Honestly, I was. But then I see more and more and more, and I see you saying if anybody finds out about this, you're going to be in big trouble. Like, you're trying to intimidate them. That's what you did today. You said it's not going to end well. So, again, what's a ballpark number
This
of how
guy's
many
strapped.
minors you talk to? Like, you know, obviously it's been 5, so after 5, what would you say the number is?
6.
6? 6 minors.
6.
Name them.
Oh
let me
boy.
see. Of course, there's Sophie. There's let's see. There was. I made a cameo for that one girl. Not sure what her name is. I believe her name was.
See, this might be like.
This might fuck
be
him.
enough to get an investigation.
Did
Like,
Yeah.
unironically.
No.
Yeah, that's the only reason I think they might be able to
hold
still
on.
investigate him. He admits it.
Yeah.
I was making a cameo, right?
Okay.
And this is actually on video, so you guys can go back and look.
Why is he naming them?
So-
At this point, he should have shut the fuck up. Obviously, it's a good thing that he didn't, but from his perspective, like, why? He is so fucking stupid.
Exactly. These guys, like these predator poachers guys, they are so lucky that EDP is dumb.
Yeah.
'Cause if he wasn't, they would have like.
Can you imagine how like molding Chris Hansen is right now that he didn't cover this? That he didn't talk about
Yeah, this would have been like way better than Onision for him. I mean, the Onision thing is kind of like dead anyway.
They would have
doing on us channel. He could have done another.
What do you mean, Bobox? He's going to jail. You didn't know that?
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
dude. Yeah, no.
Like-
this would have given Chris his like. He would have gotten his first W. His first
This
W.
would have been his redemption. This would have been redemption for him, 100%.
Yeah,
Like-
well.
Especially after John Swan.
Like, am I wrong, or am I right in assuming that if they had not gotten an actual confession from him, we probably all would have found those clips of them being so sketchy, and probably wouldn't have given them as much credibility as they deserved in regards to this specific situation, because of how messy all their other stuff is.
If they didn't have this, we probably wouldn't hear about them. Like, this is like the only reason why that like this is getting to like everyone's attention is because like, oh yeah, we've got like chat logs, we've got like video confrontations. They came forward with like a slam dunk. If
I
they
just
didn't,
mean like without him confessing, like even with the chat logs and
Yeah.
stuff, like how many times we see that stuff faked and people go through it, you know what I mean, like that kind of stuff. Like, that's what I'm saying. Is like they're like that stuff would have been picked apart like crazy.
yeah,
If they hadn't gotten him on camera confessing. We probably still all believed it because there's so much stuff. We should probably still would all come to the conclusion it's probably real. But the amount of question that would have been brought into the whole thing if they didn't get a confession because of all the other stuff about them it's insane to me. It blows my mind because it's so bad.
Yeah.
This guy sends me a DM, right? He's all like, "Hey man, yo, real shit, man. I want you to make a cameo for my girlfriend. It's her birthday and stuff like that." I'm looking like, all right, cool. And he wanted it for free. I'm looking like, man, that's bullshit, dude. You're gonna have to like, you know, show me some
what?
ads,
Why is
something
he?
like that.
Why
okay?
is he bringing up this?
He's so fucking
It's like,
dumb.
man, he wanted me to do this for free. It's bullshit.
Yeah, I need some titty and ass.
Yeah, it's
And then-
pussy
Some
and
tits,
ass, or
pussy, and
else
ass.
it's blocking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sing the chant. Mike through 2. Shout out to an actual good pedo hunter channel, Anxiety War. Never heard of them, but I guess shout out to them.
But, okay, at the time, I did not know how old she was, and that's the truth, bro.
Her name was Lucy, right?
Was it? I'm not sure.
I believe so. I remember it because I have that screenshot somewhere on my.
Okay, I did not know how old she was, dude.
When did you find out her age?
I found out her age after the guy told me. He's all like, "Oh, hey, bro, man, my girlfriend's like 14 or 15." I'm like, "Yo, what the dude?"
Does this mean I can't get an
real talk,
EP
man.
cameo anymore?
Obviously, you didn't go. What the?
Can I schedule a cameo right now? How much does it guy go for? Let me check.
Oh my god.
Wrong.
How old was that girl again? How old was the girl?
Which one?
The one you were just talking about right now.
What about the cameo?
The
I
cameo.
believe. Oh, you in the cameo one, right?
The one where you talked about
The boyfriend
you
hit
asked
you up
her
for the
to
cameo.
send you private pictures.
probably 14, maybe 15. I'm not sure. But
So
that
that's
was
number 2.
right. That was after the fact. I found out. How
He's not available right now.
Okay,
So once I
Oh,
found
no.
out,
Can I take a message?
So,
No.
like, how?
Or why?
like,
Wonder
isn't
why.
he
Did you say
available?
what the F about the 14 and 15? Why didn't you say what the F about the 13? Like, if the 14 and 15 is bad, what makes the 13 okay?
it doesn't make it okay.
But you didn't say what the F.
Yeah, why not
this.
what the F to that? It's just not consistent with
Like,
your
yeah,
values.
it's not like
It's not.
consistent.
It's not, bro.
That's why you're like. That's why we're trying to figure this.
Yeah, and here in these, before we get into them, you do explain why you find her attractive, but I was just trying to hear it from you first.
Right.
But what was I going to say? So, girl number 3, girl number 4, girl number 5, girl number 6. Did you do anything with them in person, or was it just asking
Fuck
for
off,
news?
Wavy.
Nothing personal.
Nothing personal?
Nothing personal.
Really?
Truthfully.
Okay.
I mean, I'm guessing these girls don't. Well, the girls that you were talking about, right? 4, 5, 6. I mean, they're real here. They don't live in. I'm guessing they don't live in California.
Okay.
I'm not going to fly.
So you did DM one of them, and though you didn't get sexual, okay, you did ask to be her girlfriend, and she was underage. Yes or no?
When?
Oh, I'm sorry. You to be her boyfriend.
When was that?
This was last July.
Okay, I'm guessing so. Yeah.
Okay. So wouldn't you consider a boyfriend and girlfriend sexual in nature?
Right.
Okay, so though you didn't straight up say, I want to do stuff with you, you did.
Hey, I see somebody in chat talking about Death Noodles. Has he covered this story yet?
He did after I called him out on Twitter.
Oh, got it. Okay. What took him so long? I'm just curious. Like,
He was,
I was
dude,
gonna say
he was
one
busy
tweet, yeah.
tweeting about Gabby Hanna did.
oh, I understand. So
Obviously.
Gabby Hanna is like the hot topic right now. Since we want to bring up some old beef here, I guess. I don't know. What did he have to say? Oh, Trisha Paytas, Hype House.
I mean, I guess
David
if we could
Dobrik.
be fair to Death Noodles, like his audience doesn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now we have EDP, but only because
Wait, and he only
Ethan
covered it 'cause
talked about
H3
it.
talked about it.
Yeah. Okay. There
And
we go.
compared it to James Charles.
Oh my! No way.
Look at the quote.
What
Call
hell is
out.
wrong
Ethan
with
Klein reacts to EDP445 allegedly trying to meet up with the 13-year-old girl after allegedly sending a decoy inappropriate messages. Ethan says nobody is getting arrested for anything. If there was any justice in the world, James Charles would already be in a jail cell. Holy shit.
It's like they don't understand how the law actually works, and they just think like, "Whoa, I found a clip of something. That means he's immediately locked up."
So
Well, no, it's not even like
They
he's
think
just-
that the EDP DMs with the kid is exactly like James Charles. Like, they literally think they're the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They
So,
refuse to acknowledge that there's no proof of age.
I
verification
watched
and
a
all
bit
that
of
stuff,
this episode because Nick is a member of H3's podcast, and he showed me last night because it came out for members last night.
Right.
And Ethan Klein in it said, "Police don't do anything. They're just a bunch of dumb boomers, and they're gonna let like pedos run free, like James Charles and shit like that." That's what he said. He said, "Don't go to the cops because they're dumb boomers." That's what he said, or something along those lines. I don't know if he said "don't go to the cops," but I know he said the cops are like bad.
Should we listen to his commentary
Ethan
a little
will know
bit?
something about dumb boomers.
Should we listen to let me take a listen here.
Again, so what brings you out here?
He sent a old picture of his dick.
Yeesh.
There's so many predators online amongst YouTubers.
Desperate.
Oh, he's at like a school. He's like on a school campus. He's really being a 13-year-old on a school campus, bro? What the fuck?
I didn't even realize.
I mean, that's definitely a school, right?
Is that?
Oh my! Is he?
No,
dumb?
it's an apartment complex.
Yeah, they literally explained it earlier in the video.
The only reason why I had to ask that is because I've been to a school where they have like little like outhouses like here where some of the classrooms are, but I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was like a storage locker.
I've
facility
literally
or
been to
motel
schools
compound.
where like they have like little things back here that look like this. So, I
Well,
mean,
yeah, like they usually have like there's a lot of schools that have like secondary or like special special side things for like the special classes that they need to have for specific issues and stuff like that. But
I don't know.
100%.
Retard classes.
It looks like a school.
He went to her
just bungalows.
apartment building where she said she was home alone.
I was gonna say it kind of looks like it could be just bungalow style.
ADP actually went to the special the special class.
Oh my god!
Fucking A's.
My fucking
And his reason for going was You just wanted to get a cupcake from her.
Oh, well, that's believable. Why'd you send a picture of your dick, though?
You just wanted to get a cupcake.
That's what he thought they was going to look like.
Awesome. Nah, I've saw the DMs. He's totally fucked. There's this DM of the girl being like, is that okay? He's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Did he censor 14?
He sends.
Yeah, there's no.
I don't even know what they said.
There's no way around this one for EDP. So is he going to go to prison?
He actually said the N-word in the middle of that.
Like, how do they handle this?
Well, I imagine
because they're like, that's their thing. They're pedo hunters. So this is like Chris Hansen shit. Where
I imagine they're going to hand it over to the authorities. I would guess.
I bet you the police don't do shit.
Yeah, that should have happened earlier in the process.
Lazy fucks.
I like to make love.
Here today.
Well, I was coming out here to...
Glasses off.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
You know, it's funny to see him like this because he's usually all like, he's got all this attitude and yeah, AB says there's no reports about his arrest.
I don't care. Ethan's so fucking boring.
Show interest in being an underage girl, not hers or not the second one, but a third one. Her boyfriend, yes or no?
Correct.
Okay, so say she says yes, say she goes along. Down the line, could it have led to something sexual, yes or no?
No, because I wouldn't have flown to her.
Okay, but you would have been dating someone underage, yes or no?
Correct.
Okay, also, a horrible look.
Right.
And on top of that, do you admit it could have led to nudes, yes or no? Right. Boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay,
correct.
So isn't that sexual?
I mean,
it could have led to something, yes or no?
Didn't he send a picture of his cock, or did that not happen?
He did.
Oh, what do they mean? It could have led. I guess receiving.
They're talking about like another girl that he was like,
okay.
I guess dating, and she was underage, but he didn't want to fly out.
Not even once.
Correct. Okay. Correct. So you put yourself in all these situations where you're in a bad position with these underage kids, and it's consistent. It's not a one-time mistake like I thought it was last summer. I give you the benefit of the doubt because I was a big fan of you, man.
I appreciate it, man.
I really did.
Same here, man.
I give you the benefit of the doubt, and I just see it over and over again, dude. It's heartbreaking, bro. It's heartbreaking, man.
I understand.
But so this is what you want to do with a 13-year-old, and you know, the only thing deterring you based on these messages, it wasn't the fact she was young, it was jail time that was deterring you, yes or no? Okay, so say there's no law, say we live in an anarchy, you would have followed through with this, yes or no, had you been able to, correct?
Right.
Okay, so before you give the like, I didn't want to do anything.
He is so fucking stupid for not walking away instantly.
Do something. The intent was there. The only deterrence is jail. Like for me,
well, the intent is right when you showed up here. That's intent.
Right.
Right.
You showed up like doesn't get any.
Right. Like if the cops saw these messages and saw you here, would they have arrested you? Yes or no?
Correct.
Okay. So look, see.
Do you think you deserve to go to jail? Because you admitted this is not your first time. This is up to like 6th time.
Right.
This is your 5th or 6th time.
Do I deserve to go to jail? If I'm being honest with you.
You don't think so?
I think so.
You think so?
Okay.
Think so. Do you want to go?
No.
Shut up.
Someone pointed out this looks scripted. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't think it is, obviously, but I can get how it sounds like. You know what I mean? Like, this sounds too good to be true. That's why I was skeptical of this whole thing in the first place, because even when I covered this on, like, Sunday or something, whenever the day was that I covered this initially, I was like, this sounds a little bit too good to be true, because I only saw the 14-second clip where they're like, so you talked to a 13-year-old, right? And he's like, yeah. You wanted to fuck a 13, right? Yeah. And I'm like, why would he say that? Especially to these guys. That doesn't make any sense. But I mean, well, you know, you always got to account for the fact that some people are just really fucking stupid. So, there you go. Emma 5, this is why people should go to the police instead of being vigilantes, because they'll always end up doing it for the money. I mean, if they're doing it collaboratively with the police and they're also making money from it, I've seen no issue with that. The money doesn't, that's not the deal breaker, the fact that this is monetized. That's not the deal breaker for me right there.
It's if they fuck it up.
Yeah, exactly.
They were going for money.
The
Right.
fact that they waited to release it because they couldn't get it monetized, but they hadn't given it to the cops yet, as far as I know either, that also bugs me, because that means there's the longer they wait, the longer he had to get rid of evidence, the longer he had to like flee the country, even like.
They're selling merch for this shit?
Why? Wait, what merch are they selling?
Is it down here? Subs, yeah.
Yo,
I don't see it.
EDP445 is a pedo shirt.
Yeah,
I would wear that out in public.
I would actually. Where's the merch?
Rest dat pedo.
Andrew
No,
also.
it's just gonna be it's just gonna be a thing of their channel avatar with Chet Goldstein Productions. Oy vey, indeed.
By the way, I want to point out.
Oy vey merch. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
By the way, I want to point out this is the first time in a long time somebody's been accused of being a pedo online actually fits the actual definition of pedo. It's not like one of the technicalities or whatever.
It's not one of these like, well, there's an age gap and it's debatable and maybe it could have been bad and well, we think he's a pedo, but we don't really have the evidence. This is literally pedophilia right here. This is
grooming too, I would say.
Full blown, under like prepubescent, everything.
30, 13. I mean, the DMs and shit. I mean, this is literally like the definition of pedophilia.
Yeah. This is what I keep talking about with the James Charles situation. It's like, yeah, he's stupid as fuck for DMing people sexually before verifying their age. But as far as we know, as soon as he found out they were underage, he stopped. And obviously, you know, he could be lying, but that's, you know, we can't prove that either way. Here, we have him, obviously, like the 2 hours of text messages where he's being like, 13, wanna fucking take your virginity and like weird fucking pedo shit. And now he's like going out here and like trying to meet them. And it's completely different. I mean, you know, James Charles could be on this level, I guess. But like, we don't have any proof towards that. This is like
James Charles could be at this level in the same way that I could be at this level for all you guys fucking know. I mean, there's literally no evidence. So
Augie, no, don't.
Well, no, you know what? I'll throw myself as the nuclear example there because I mean, it's literally the same thing. It's like, well, James could be at this level. Yeah, so could fucking Bob down the street. So could, you know, fucking PewDiePie. Like, you know, like anyone could be the placeholder in that situation. There's no like, I don't know. I don't know. How is that a clip? I'm saying he could be in the same way that I am. Like that
you
doesn't.
said it weird. That's
that did not. There was not a single weird thing about what I just said.
No, it was that and the typical person, but I get what you mean.
It was exactly what it was. It was the wording. That's all.
Yeah.
That's the best way. So you know, because you know, once you go to jail, you get help in the jail.
Right.
They put you through treatment. They put you through therapy to get put your brain in the right screws, because right now you're not
brain in the right screws.
And why is jail your deterrent but not her being underage? Like, see, if it was legal to
and
do
that
stuff,
guy's the intelligent one of the group. That's scary.
This guy's a big hard R superstar. He's a gamer.
Hard R superstar, that fucking term. Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Video games 5.
The urge to say it here in this video.
Yeah, honestly, I post this on Twitter and I'm like, listen, I'm glad that the you know, the Predator exposing channels on YouTube, it's transferred from Chris Hansen to a bunch of racist Xbox kids, because honestly, I mean, look at where their hate has gotten them to. Look at what their hatred has gotten them to accomplish. I'm joking. Yeah, but yeah, no, these guys are there's some gamers for sure. I mean, if the channel in the bio wasn't enough evidence, I mean, these guys
they learned to hunt and hate pedophiles instead of minorities. I guess pedophiles are a form of minority, but like racial minority.
Wow.
Well, it's crazy.
Pedophiles should be a minority. Pedophiles should be a minority. Jesus.
Okay.
Thankfully,
go ahead and respond to that on one.
I'm not touching that one. No. No, it's crazy. I've seen quite a few people actually make the argument. Crap. Never mind. Forget it. That whole thing from Bo Blacks threw me off. I lost it. I thought it was going to come back to me and I lost it. No,
Acme 5, no jail, against the wall. Video games 5. All you should see the Chet's video from last week in Nebraska where he busts a guy in front of his mom in her house. They're all crazy. Wow. Sounds crazy to me. What's that?
The argument that I remember seeing people make was that they think that they're actually they think he's actually only like hunting up pedos because they're the only people he can like go after and be allowed to make fun of them and harass them.
I'm okay with that, honestly.
I don't know if I believe that.
Ironically,
but it's interesting.
Listen. If you need to like get your bully or your hate boner out on something, like I'm 100% okay if you start fucking pedophiles. Not gonna lie.
As long as it doesn't interfere with them getting arrested.
Right. Exactly.
Tom through 20. Joe.
doing it.
Well, it's immoral.
Yeah, it's immoral. If murder was legal, I would still be one of his closest friends right here, bro. So there's, like, I don't need the law to tell me right from wrong. The law is for criminals to follow, not for me to follow. I don't need to follow the law because I already know.
What is this like? This like side tangent.
Lady intellectuals are the ones doing
even like EDP's confused. He's like, what the fuck?
I don't.
You don't need to follow the law.
Dude, EDP's just like, what the fuck
EDP's
is
just
happening?
like, how did I get tricked by this guy?
EDP's like,
I fuck up this bad.
What's going on? Johu.
Not to kill, I know not to steal and all that. The law is for people like you. So why is the law your deterrent, but not her age?
I don't know, bro.
But the law is the deterrent, yes or no?
Of course, correct.
Okay. So in the chats right here, you say, no, the secret was that I can't wait to be able to kiss you or give you a quick nibble.
Right.
So you did want to kiss her then, yes or no?
Correct.
Okay.
You ever had therapy before? Or like counseling?
No.
Never, ever in life? You should go get some. Like you make good money, huh?
I do.
Yeah. So why don't you use that money towards helping yourself in a good way?
I won't. Seriously, I won't.
Is that what therapy's for?
Like.
Yeah, rehabilitative society. I like how he's responding to this like a kid who just got caught. You know, I don't know.
Stealing a cupcake.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, man. Yeah, I know. I'll do better. I'm sorry, Mom. I this won't happen again.
Literally.
He wants to get away from this. He wants to get anywhere but here.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, like, this is not good.
Yeah.
I understand.
This is the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like.
Hold on. What is this? Predator poacher. Where's their merch at? Jesus. Predator poachers in your city, $1,800. We will come to your city for 3 days to catch predators, and you can officially become a predator poacher when we're here. When we're there.
Like they're just hunting deer.
Wait.
We're gonna set up shop.
Sorry.
Wait. Dude, okay, imagine you find out there's a pedo in your neighborhood. Instead of calling the police, you throw down like 2K on predator poachers.
Mom,
like,
Dad,
what?
do you have 2K I can borrow so I can get these guys to come arrest the local pedophile?
Can I call these guys to like fuck with anybody, even like non-pedo? Like, can I just be like, you know what? Go like diddle my neighbor a little bit. I'm suspicious of him.
It would either be like falsely putting the predator poachers on someone, or paying someone 2K instead of calling the police.
Is this a joke?
There's
like,
there's no way that purchase would be. There's no way that purchase.
Imagine swatting.
Obviously, on not Patreon.
Imagine swatting somebody, but instead of sending the cops to somebody's house and lying about them, you send these guys. You send fucking retard Frank Hassel to your house.
Yeah, you swat them with
reinforce your door with this.
Fucking hell! I would send real Frank Hassel to the really want to fuck with somebody.
A cheaper rate.
Real Frank Hassel, you can pay him to go fuck with people.
Who do you think is a bigger threat to send after them, though? Boogie or Frank? One of them's got a gun.
I don't know, dude. Boogie's got a gun, and he'll just sit on you, dude. Boogie he'll like spin dash into you like Sonic, dude.
I can have like sympathy for like thieves or robbers or other types of criminals because we don't know their situation, but this is no excuse. There's no excuse for this.
Right. Like, and on top of that, you're obviously not in good shape, but you're rich in the fact you have 2.2 million
disavow G-Man, but thank you for the dono.
Followers, 600,000 Facebook, Instagram followers. So there is one person out of 3 million combined that likes you that's over 18. And honestly, your options are not that much, honestly, with your life choices and what you consumed, honestly. But there is somebody out there for you, and you know that. And you've had that person. You've had a girlfriend. So loneliness...
This is like therapy? What's going on here?
Yeah, like this is more like therapy than interrogation half the time.
Interesting.
You clearly have this attraction to younger people.
It's young. That's true. There's no loneliness here. It's just you like kids.
Right.
That's what it comes down to.
So
I don't know how anybody can attracted
What
to
do
you.
you guys want me to say, honestly?
Well, that's why we're here, to ask you what goes through your mind, because we don't really understand it.
Right. And so far, you've admitted to wanting to do stuff with a 13-year-old. You've admitted to all, like, if we send this to cops, you're done. You know that, right?
What you guys?
That's for us to determine.
It's
like,
not like I'm hoping.
Yeah, why is it a question? Why is it not a, yeah, we're doing that. We're sending this to the cops.
If we send this to cops, you're done.
Yeah, that's up to us. We haven't decided yet. If we're sending proof that you're a pedophile to the cops.
All right.
Dude, if they, holy shit, if these people end up like extorting him, then he's going to like, oh, fuck. I really hope they don't try to like extort him.
Well, they apparently what I
this
didn't watch.
Reminds me of something.
Tipster showed a clip on his video this morning, where they apparently had they gave the guy that they caught at one point an option. Not this guy. A different guy.
No.
They could box the big guy.
Oh my.
Or they would call the cops on him.
Yeah, I was about to pull that clip up. Oh, do I have the clip in hand?
I don't know if they're like lying and then saying like even if we do beat you up, we'll call the cops, or if they're actually like
all goodwill exhausted. Fuck these subhumans, dude. Oh, dude, what the fuck?
And here's the thing, right? The guy's a troll. He's edgy. Whatever. Any argument you want to make, like whatever. The problem is, even if that video was like fake, right? Even if there was like if they faked any of these investigations as like a joke, I don't know if I can ever trust them at all to try and handle something like this. Like
somebody tweet at me the clip on Twitter or a link to a YouTube video or something where they're talking about or where they fight the guy, because in the clip that they literally say, they're like, all right, pedo, we're gonna fight you in a boxing like little like makeshift like fight in the house, and you know, and if you don't agree to this, we're gonna tell the cops you're a pedo or something, and if you win, we'll set you free or something. Like, it was crazy. I don't know. Somebody find that.
I can get it. Retards ruin everything, dude. Holy shit.
Oh, I think I have it. Wait.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. You consent to this, right?
All right, listen to this.
You consent to this.
You consent to this, right? Imagine bringing a girl in your house with like 3 other guys. You consent to this, right?
No, you do consent to this, right?
I mean, you're gonna beat me up.
I hope you consent to it, though. You said yeah. Like, we are not calling the cops if you do fight us, and we're not telling police about it.
What? No. Fuck these subhumans, dude. No.
Yep. So do you agree to do this?
No. If I consent, then I have nothing.
Do you agree to fight? Because you are free to leave, but if you leave, we will take this to law enforcement. So it's up to you. Your face is out there.
I think this is the kind of stuff that makes people think that they're using it as an excuse to pick on people.
Yeah.
No one's gonna care if they pick on.
Well, no, they're not. This isn't even. No, this isn't even like. This isn't even like. Oh, we just want to like fuck with people that's okay to fuck with. This is like, okay, how can we make like money off of this? Because you know what's even better than catching and exposing pedophiles?
Beating
them up.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like there's one clip where I watched parts of the video, I kind of skipped through it, and at the end of the video, he makes a comment to the guy about how like how you think your wife's gonna feel when she sees you on Pakistani YouTube. The guy's an American citizen, like living in America, but he made that comment because he's like, so like he's making like jokes that are clearly just about hurting somebody based on their race, but because they're a pedo, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like so, like that's the thing. Is like,
well, I don't know. Like this brings my favorite moral question, right? Would you call a pedophile the N-word?
You won't.
Well, you
don't answer that.
Back. So, do you consent to doing this in return for us not calling the cops?
Oh, sorry. EDP in the chat says it was scripted.
Okay.
Everyone hit that like button. Hit that like button. Get it to 100 likes.
Any material about this?
God.
Yeah, not the cops. Sure. That's a shit. I'll take that.
Get it to 100 likes.
What is that? A left or a right one?
Thank you, Crow Judgment, for sending this video.
Wait, was this live? Is this
Get it to 100
one of their YouTube videos because they had a channel.
Well, no, he's like
eliminated.
No, but he's like talking about like get this to 100 likes.
Yeah,
live streaming. There's a lot of they got a lot of clips of them live streaming vertical like this.
right, come on, fight.
Yeah, we're just doing social experience.
Yeah, I don't know why they filmed this vertical if they were planning.
It's just a social experiment, he says.
Okay, rules.
All right, get to the fighting.
45 seconds.
Fuck him up.
Get back up.
Okay.
Go. You're touching gloves.
Alex is just railing this guy.
Let him up. 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 Come on. 45 seconds.
He's shit.
He's clutching though. He's clutching.
Hey, get back up, Ryan.
This is homo boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks
30
like,
seconds.
when I was watching
30
the
seconds.
game, they were like, this looks like two kids like fighting for like the Xbox.
This is retarded. What is this even a fight? I'm having more fun watching this than Logan Paul and
See,
or
now
Jake
it
Paul
makes
and him.
more sense. It makes more sense that the girl in the dress was reading out all these logs instead of like fat retard over
Nah,
here.
you're simping.
Who win? Alex?
She was in the chat earlier, by the way.
Yeah, we're gonna take him around.
Yeah.
You good? You alright? You gonna make it? No, you don't care.
This is some dark web shit. This is like a red room, dude. It's like the shittiest red room on the dark web. They make you watch this.
Feeling okay? No. TKO!
I can't take any more of this.
Yeah, so then
this
he
is
goes
really
out,
autistic.
he goes out and like, yeah, he gets sick and shit.
Yeah,
and then like the Alex guy gets scared. He's like, "Oh shit!" So
Truly
that's why it's
autistic.
titled "He Got Scared."
Phil Collins from Vice City Storage through $20. I'm not sympathizing with EDP, but they're clearly giving him weird backhanded compliments just to make him uncomfortable, and it's really cringe. Yeah, nobody's defending EDP here, obviously,
No.
but yeah. Okay, let's continue with the video.
Why shouldn't we? Because you said you deserve jail, so...
Yeah, you said you
Flamenco is a
What made you
simp.
change your mind 5 minutes later?
Rip.
I just hope you guys don't know.
But like, this is a danger. You're like a danger to kids.
Yeah, you really are.
You're like a danger. You know, all right, let me tell you something. Do you know
Less
how
of a
many
danger if you
times
box my
people,
buddy
like,
here.
Our supporters have messaged us and said, please look into this guy EDP. You know how many times we've gotten this message before?
A lot of times.
Like hundreds of messages of people telling us, hey, please look into this guy EDP. This guy's a creep. He's had encounters with other minors in the past. Please look into him. And guess what? You're out here today, and you proved everybody's points.
Right.
That they're not they're not wrong. You're the person who's wrong.
You can go on your live stream and say to your 15-year-old dick riders, literally or figuratively.
Oh
in
yeah,
your
that's
case.
another good
Wait,
point.
I thought they were
What are your-
fans.
what's
Now
your
they're
audience
dick
age?
riders.
It's a lot of kids.
It's a lot.
High school.
It's a
I watched
lot
it in
of
high
kids.
school.
Same here, man. And that's dangerous.
Right.
A lot of kids.
Dude, people think you're hilarious. I thought you were, dude, me and my friend Keyshawn made so many jokes about you in high school in a good way. This is a bummer. And you have a
real
great
bummer,
life, man. You could sit in front of
This
your
sucks.
computer. You can be yourself for 2 hours and be well off for yourself.
Right.
And you
He has
take
a blessed.
advantage-
He has
you
a
have
blessed life. You have a blessed life.
This
People
is-
go out and work.
this is
people
getting
work 9
cringe.
to 5, man.
This is
9 to
getting
5,
really
and you're
AIDS
here-
when you start like
all you gotta do is
moralizing to
entertain-
the fucking pedophiles.
This is like concerned trolling.
All you
Yeah.
Literally, it is.
That's the dangerous part.
Yeah.
Dangerous as fuck.
It is.
And you see, you can't.
Especially because I don't know about this guy, like the black hair guy, but Alex over here, he doesn't give a shit about any of this too, right? Like he's a fucking gamer, dude. He doesn't care.
They have to balance out the harassment with something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see,
I
the
guess.
thing is, you get closer just in case. And the thing is, you like
Get closer. Like I need a
brush-
good
you can
shot.
brush off some messages like, "Oh, show me your beep,
Yeah,
whatever."
well, it's hard to get a good
because,
shot of.
Obviously, that could be taken as a
it's
joke. I
hard
don't
to
think it was, but it could be
fit
taken as a
in
joke.
front.
But see, now that you're here meeting who you think is a 13-year-old, correct? Yes or no?
Correct.
Now here's your this. All doubt is squashed. Say the doubt's right
Yeah.
there. You just sat
Good
on
one.
it and just squashed it. That's what happened today. And
Give me
then
1 second.
You said you mean like or something, and you said we can, but that's something that shouldn't be forced. So you were interested in having sex with a 13-year-old? Yes or no?
Correct.
Okay. So shouldn't be forced. What's the age of consent in California?
18.
Okay. What's the lowest age of consent in America?
I feel like they're finding like 100 ways to
16.
say the same
Okay,
thing.
so 13 is not anywhere near 16.
I mean, I guess
that's over 1,000 days away from 16. So can a 13-year-old consent?
No.
Legally?
No. You send any toys to her? You send any pictures of your toys?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's another graphic. You know, like, just like when you sent the graphic photo of your private part, this is another graphic photo. That's 2 counts of sending harmful matter to a minor. 2 counts. You understand that, right? You get charged for every single photo you send.
I'm aware of that.
Okay. Right. So, and another thing I want to.
I don't think I would take legal advice from this guy.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah, I can't tell if he actually knows what he's talking about, or if he just sounds like it.
He's just doing filler.
Yeah.
Can I ask you guys a question? Life over. Yeah.
It's my life over.
Guys, can we get like metaphysical here? Can we get deep?
Yeah.
What is life?
Yeah. Your life's over. It's done. It's finished. Then dies 5.
That's just so great. I love the way he says that. It's like, my life over. Like it's over.
We gotta back that one up. That was too good.
Let's be real. Him going to jail might be the best thing that could ever happen to him for many reasons. One being the fact that he can lose some weight.
It works for Ralph.
He won't be lonely in there.
He'll get some very popular in prison if he goes there.
He'll get some love.
445 stands for how many days left he has.
There.
He'll be fine in jail. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Then dies 5. They should have released this video. This is AIDS. Jim the Grapple 5. I take that everything I said about these guys being funny. They are scuzz lords.
Yeah, they kind of suck.
The video. Smithy Reviews 5. Until someone sends actual police reports of fast catches, to me, all their vids are fake except this one. And they only did this one for the easy dub.
Yeah. Is my life over?
That's up to you.
It's up to you to determine.
Honestly, this is up to you.
Is it over?
This is up to you.
Yeah.
It depends on how you react into this situation, because you can easily go hide under a hole and try to go under a bunker and try to hide and forget about this, or you can take approach where you can go get help.
Like, you literally and figuratively cannot run away from your problems. So
like, this is not. And also another thing.
Literally can't run away from. Dude, come on
They're
now.
shitting on him.
We get it. He's fat. Move on.
They're absolutely shitting all over him.
This girl, you were telling her, oh, it's gonna be ugly. It's not gonna be pretty if I come here and it's a sting operation. Why did you say it's not gonna be pretty? What do you mean by that? Because that's a threat. That's a threat of violence.
That's a threat.
That is a threat.
Obviously, it's a threat.
You said it's not going to be pretty if I show up there and it's a sting operation.
Right.
So why are you trying to scare a 13-year-old girl?
Because I need help.
But why? Like, I don't get that. Why are you trying to intimidate her out of everybody's life?
Why? What?
Recording your phone, because
like
what's
why?
happening?
It was doing a little flash.
What's going on?
So
why did you not edit this out?
The living daylight out of her?
Just now.
Yo, can you just stay there
listen, man.
For a second?
I'm gonna be real with you guys, okay?
Can you change this?
Obviously,
yeah, be real with us.
Screenshots right there, right?
Yep.
Obviously, you got the screenshots right there. Obviously, you got the video, right? What I did was wrong.
Right.
No, we know that, okay? What I'm going to do, right, is go get fucking help because obviously I need it.
So if we went to cops right now, would you still get help? You gotta get closer with the phone, man.
You said what now?
If we went to the cops, would you still go get help? Or is that like your little deal to us? If you don't call the cops, I'll get help. Because what's on the outside shouldn't matter. It's what's on the inside that counts, obviously in your case too. So like, why would you get help regardless if we got the cops or not?
Yo, that's deep, dude.
Okay. And right here you say, I lose my YouTube channel, but I go to jail, my reputation is ruined.
Did you just cite My Little Pony there for a second? Sorry.
And my life would be completely in shambles, and you still came because you were that hungry for a cupcake and a 13-year-old. Should we just call you the horny hippo or what?
Fuck off. This is so AIDS.
It's so forced.
You deserve it, right?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Cool. And you blocked her how many times? Lots of times.
Probably like 6 times.
You blocked, but like you came back every single time, right? Why did you block and unblock? And we've seen this before, and we know why you do it. We just want to know if you're gonna tell us the truth.
Well, to engage with her.
Is it because you want to clear the chats?
No.
No?
No.
So what's the point of blocking and then
Blocking doesn't clear the chats, though. We discovered this in the James Charles thing.
Blocking.
Most of the text messages are through phone, though.
Yeah, but you could delete. You could just delete text messages from your phone.
Yeah.
You don't have to block or anything.
Yeah.
The point of blocking and then unblocking is to talk to somebody, you know what I mean, and have a potential lead into something.
Okay, so
what do you mean? Wait,
if nobody found out about this, you did say you were in love with Sophie. You did say I love you, correct? Yes or no?
Right, I did.
So you're in love with her, yes or no? A little bit, just a little bit.
I mean, you said it.
So
little
say
bit.
to me, I was in love with a 13-year-old, if true.
I'm not saying it.
Okay.
Well, he already said it in the chat.
You were
so it
though,
doesn't
right?
matter.
Yes or no?
Right.
Okay, so you just said it. Okay, so I think you're adorable, sweet, and you said you'd love to teach her.
Oh no.
About SECKS, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Wait,
why did you want to?
I think he was saying that as a joke or to get around monetization issues.
Sex.
Because he said it right the rest of the time, but I think he was thinking in the moment he was being funny.
Okay. I was about to say it's like
We already know he's a comedy genius, so.
Well, yeah, but like he also might have a learning disorder. I'm just kind of like trying to suss that part out, you know, like
yeah, I understand that.
Right.
Yeah, EDP corrected him. No worries.
That's what's on the merch.
Why?
Yeah,
AP's like, it's
SEKS sex.
I don't know, man. I need help, dude. I do.
And let's see.
Do you think he'll do you think you should how long do you think you should go to prison for? Because you're looking at like 2 counts of
I don't think I should go to prison at all.
You don't think you deserve to go to prison?
Earlier.
Let me tell you guys something.
This
is being
right.
You know what would happen to you if you go to prison, right? And then they ask you, what are you in here for? What do you think would happen to you inside that yard?
What would happen?
Yeah, they would eat that boy pussy 445 times.
That's not...
Okay. All right, chill.
So, I really
so
want
don't
to
even
take
let him
her-
answer. Like, the thing is, like,
Hold on.
the jokes aren't, like...
Eat that boy pussy 445
like, the jokes
times.
are whatever, but it, like, they interrupt with the jokes. They interrupt him confessing to say the jokes. It's like, we need as much out of him as possible. Like, stop.
This is
But hold on for a second.
It's like if
this
Hanson was on meth.
manually reviewed.
Wait, what?
This was manually reviewed.
Like by their team?
And eat that pussy, like they would eat that boy pussy, like that got through at a manual review from YouTube for monetization.
That's your question here?
Yeah.
Probably because YouTube only reviews like the first like 10 minutes of a
They ain't
55-minute
watching
video.
this
No one's gonna watch
Wonderful.
the whole thing.
Yeah. So why did you want to taste her? Well, I mean, you know, you are what you eat, I guess. Eat that pee, you know, but...
Okay, shut the fuck up.
You know, why did you want to taste it?
Don't know, man.
Why did you want to taste it? Did you just ask that?
Yeah, why did you want to taste it? Dude, these questions are so fucking dumb, dude. And whenever they're starting to get like a little more out of him, they like interrupt it to say, you eat out your boy pussy. Like, what the fuck? Just shut up and let him speak.
Yeah,
man.
it feels like they're at this point. It feels like they're just trying to drag it out.
They're trying to add like a little bit more entertainment value. Like, is this about getting info out of him? Well, obviously you got enough info out of him in like the first 10 minutes, but like, is this about getting info out of him or dragging it out to, you know, get more mid-rolls,
more
and
AdSense?
make more jokes? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But here's the problem, right? Like now he's going more and more into just like he's been slowly getting more and more into like just insulting the guy, right? The more he does that, the more he's gonna shut down and not want to talk.
I don't know. EDP's stupid. Like, he made the jokes, like, immediately. Like, he said 600-pound life, like, 3 minutes in, and EDP started walking away, and then he ended up talking anyway, so I don't know. Like,
I mean,
that logic makes sense, Jake, but, like, for
this guy, maybe not.
For EDP, maybe not, but... Still, I don't
We're
think
dealing with very exceptional individuals throughout this entire affair. So, you know.
Yeah, all of these people are very special.
Very exceptional.
EDP in particular. Let's not. EDP's way worse than these guys. Let's keep that in mind.
Oh yeah,
Let's keep
still
going.
absolutely.
Okay. So let's see. I can't wait to take your shirt off so I can lick and suck on your.
Is it possible that I can get some water?
Fuck off. No. Why is it all these people always need water? Water.
Sure.
Yeah, where's the water at?
I'll get it later. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're almost done.
What are you gonna do the next time you text a 13-year-old girl or a 14-year-old girl?
There won't be a next time.
There won't be a next time?
There won't be a next time.
That's hard for me to believe. I think.
I mean, you can believe it. You guys want to believe. I mean,
like right now you have some type of attitude and you are absolutely pissing us off.
I'm sorry.
Because this isn't, you're not in any position.
You shit talked them and they cut it out.
What did he say?
I have no idea. They cut it out. Also, this is another thing people were telling me is that like if there's cut footage and they don't have the raw recording to give to the police, that also fucks up investigations. If there's no raw recording that they can give. Like if this is all that police have, like obviously it'll be helpful, but like the cuts and the edits, like ideally they would want the raw version for investigation.
Saying like, oh, I don't care what you think.
I apologize.
Because like imagine if we were the brothers, right? Or he was the dad, or I was the dad, or he was the dad, or someone else was the dad. You know, every time a car drove by, you kept saying, lower your voice, be quiet for a second. Do you want to know why you keep saying that? Because you don't want people overhearing.
Really? No shit.
So imagine if that person was a dad, and they heard what you were doing here today.
I apologize, I'm sorry.
And you got very graphic with her.
Yeah,
like you wanted to also role play with her.
Come on, Pito, don't do that.
I'm sorry. It was a little bit out of line for me to text that 13-year-old. Jeez.
Okay. So what kind of role playing do you want to do? Because you didn't really get into what roles you want to play.
I think the backup camera actually has better audio quality than the main one.
And he said he wanted her to climb onto him.
Actually, way better.
Oh, wait, what?
Graphic things.
What?
It's not recording.
Yeah, they switched cameras.
That's fine. I have it.
Okay. So, again, with...
By the way, we're filming for safety reasons. So.
No!
Bullshit.
Bullshit!
So,
Bullshit!
So,
doesn't let me record it all.
Safety.
On there?
The bank account safety. They have to make sure their accounts don't go below.
The memory card?
Yeah, it's HD.
Yeah. Okay. So...
Did you ever ask for graphic photos from this girl?
I did, but I never received them.
You know what that's called, right?
No, what's it
That's
called?
called CP, child.
Right.
Yeah. So you're asking.
I thought he was going to say like soliciting nudes from minor, not like
photos from this girl.
That's CP, by the way.
You know what that is, man? That's CP, bro. You ever heard of it?
Yeah, dude. If you get nudes from a 13-year-old, that's CP, by the way. Like, oh, really, dude? Really, Einstein? Is it?
No.
Do you know how many charges
That's
you did
cheese
today?
pizza.
More than that.
More than that? Okay.
Yeah,
I like how they felt the need to put the word
You lured a minor,
pornography
2 counts
on
of
screen, but
graphic photos.
They censored it out, and they
Spell
spelled
it
it
wrong
wrong.
instead.
Yeah, spelled wrong so YouTube wouldn't pick it up, I guess.
But they didn't need to put the word on screen at all.
Engage
I don't
in
know, they're
sexual
dumb.
activity with a 13-year-old.
I mean...
You're looking at a whole lot of charges. All of them are felonies, by the way. They're not misdemeanors. They're not infractions. They're felonies.
By the way, I like how they were supposedly
You said right here,
holding this
so
because of
you
editing.
were also a little bit submissive.
Yeah.
So there was more editing in the Logan Paul Forest video.
You were a little bit submissive to her. Yes.
Yeah, I think it was mostly waiting for
Do you have a
monetization.
fantasy?
It was.
So you did admit you fantasize about 13-year-olds, yes or no?
I might have had to re-upload it.
We already answered that question.
Submissive to 13-year-olds a little bit, yes or no? Right. Okay, so what about a 13-year-old in essence dominating?
Right.
Dominating you turns you on.
What?
Whoa! Oh,
What about you being
slow down.
dominated by a 7th grader turns you on?
I don't know, man.
That's weird.
I know.
Like, even if she was 18, being dominated by a female, that's weird in itself. Now take that down to middle school.
That's what's weird to you, buddy, huh?
So what about that?
Add a little kink shame in there while we're at it.
Base.
Not
Then you said,
the,
I think it's
like,
hot when you're sassy,
13-year-old
it
aspect.
Gives me attitude, I love it. You're such a sassy little... I love
Not
it.
only are you a
Come to the
pedo,
house,
but you
climb through
want to
your
be
window,
dominated! That's even worse than
And
normal
you were talking to
pedophilia.
her. You were e-dating. Fucking loser.
Yeah, you just like
To
add
be
on a
fair,
bunch
he
of
should
things.
be humiliated for that. Like,
they're all-
e-dating...
They're
Not
all
even
like
once.
normal pedos. Okay, they're bad, but being dominated and e-girl and all, and whoa, that's way worse.
Pretty based. Pretty based.
Holy shit!
I love the way you said that, Blacks. It reminded me of Chris Chan.
So wait, they've been talking for what 20 minutes at this point, and no one's called the cops yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you were gonna get to that in a second here.
Climb through a window in the middle of the night?
Dude, come on, man. I wasn't. Dude,
this is what you said.
I know. I say a lot. As far as I was not going to climb through it.
You were gonna go through this girl's window at the middle of the night. Do you know how creepy that is?
It's creepy as fuck.
That's super creepy.
By window, he meant garage door.
Thanks.
Do you still consider yourself not a creep?
Dude, that's
you still
creepy.
Don't consider yourself not a creep?
Bro, that's so
in the
weird.
beginning, You said no, I'm not. What do you consider yourself now after reading this?
Yeah, obviously, sorry.
Listen to this one, Ghosty. Handcuff you, throw you in the back of my car, and bring you back to my dungeon. Explain that.
Dude, that's kidnapping.
Dude, come on,
dude.
Man, what do you call it? That's not funny.
Kidnapping.
You were gonna throw this girl in your dungeon, handcuff her?
Dude, I wasn't.
Okay,
That's crazy.
Kidnapping.
Now, I will give you the benefit of the doubt and say that's not practical. However, that's a fantasy, correct? Yes or no?
Correct.
Dude,
But
that's...
Dude.
Even if it's a fantasy, that's
Dude.
disturbing. That goes through your mind.
right, a
Wait,
dungeon.
A dungeon?
Gokinaru, remind me, is it creepy?
God.
Or is it disturbing? Like, I forget.
I feel like I'm watching like a J Station video.
It literally feels like that.
Dude, this is totally happening.
Guys.
This is really creepy and spooky, guys.
This is fucked up, dude.
Dude.
Oh my gosh.
That's what being honest, start licking. So you got very with her, correct? Yes or no? Can we just come over that? Then you sent a picture of what looks to be a piece of burnt charcoal, which turned out to be your and
What the fuck? Wait.
Whoa.
Dude, your dick looks weird too. Like, look, we need to circle back to like how weird your dick looks, dude.
Even EDP was like, "Come on, man. Come on." What?
Yeah,
the
that's. I'd say that joke was kind of out of line.
EDP looks like he wants to like fucking kill himself right after that one. Not because of the situation at hand, just because of the joke. He's like, seriously?
Yeah, that's even worse. Like, maybe being exposed as a pedo right now, that's pretty bad, but getting my dick made fun of?
By these dudes. Like, how did I fuck up this bad?
Yeah.
Take a photo.
Yeah. That didn't do you any favors with getting females, by the way. But so this is what's going to be inside you, but I'll take it slow as promised.
Man, your dick looks just really fucking weird, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Why?
Bro, I don't know why. I'm fucking embarrassed.
Dude, that's horrible.
I know, man.
You're so
You should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. This is embarrassing.
I know.
This is creepy.
Thank you.
This is disturbing. This is the lowest of the low.
And you also talked about a foot with her, correct?
Oh yeah, foot. I read some.
So why did you want to lick? Did you want to lick a 13-year-old girl's feet? Yes or no?
Did I say it in there?
Yeah, you did. You said
He doesn't even remember.
I'm trying to find where you talked about it. I
You
just
did.
know you did.
You did talk about it. Yeah.
I think he just didn't want to admit to it until he
But
knew it was there.
what is like? But did you want the 13-year-old? Hey, get it closer. Did you want the 13-year-old licking your feet, or you licking her feet? What do you typically like?
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Who cares? He's a
you were interested,
pedo.
isn't
What?
Right. To lick a
He likes
13-year-old
kids.
girl's
That's the
feet.
end of it, dude. Who cares? Oh my god.
Man, I mean that's horrible, man.
Yeah, that's way worse than being a pedo. Being a pedo and a foot fetish pedo? Dang.
Look at this. Okay.
Dude.
I mean, it is worse.
Let's read.
They're right.
You said if you keep being
I don't know.
mean to
I
me,
feel like pedo's
I'll be
just a
forced
certain
to punish
threshold, and
you,
after that, it's just
and
whatever.
you have to guess. I'm gonna get you out of your shy and comfort zone. How are you gonna punish her? You're gonna
Okay,
punish a
chill,
13-year-old
dog.
girl?
We don't need to know these questions. The answer to these questions. So,
oh my god!
You said you were gonna punish her. Explain. No.
Explain in detail.
Yeah.
Like Jesus,
What
dude.
do you mean? Shame on you, man. Shame on you, EDP. Shame on you.
It's like the most like shame on you, man. Shame on you.
Shame on you. Wow, that feels bad, man. That's not good, man.
Feels bad.
That's no good.
I literally feel like I'm watching like a Sonic like fucking special. They're like, listen,
man,
touching kids and raping women is no good, man. Like, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, real
Sonic
stink.
says rape is no good.
This is more than shame, dude. This is disturbing.
How many people
you
are you
should be in jail?
Yeah, you should be in jail. How many people are you letting down?
A lot.
Do you think so?
So describe to us how your like deceased mother would feel about this whole situation if she was alive today and reacted to this.
I wouldn't be surprised if they actually.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either, Augie. Like, holy shit.
Loyal as heck, man. They love busting your balls. They love interacting with you. Do you think? And
but you're
I'd
Christian.
say 90% probably
you're going to hell.
Defended you on the Cold Raven stuff.
You think Jesus left?
You lost a little bit.
So
Jesus is like looking at this. Baby Jesus is like
is like
smiling at this.
So what are you gonna say in the confessional when you talk?
Yeah. Yeah, I bet you're good friends with the priests, huh?
You can take a hit.
Be careful, you might get
and
Ethan
brush it
Klein
off
on
by
the side.
gaslighting them. But do you think they're going to defend you for this one?
No. And this is not even like half the chats that we read.
Right.
If you read every story, this is how many pages? This is only 84 pages of your chats. And we only have 34. We have another 50 pages that we didn't even bring. Can you imagine all the other things you've said?
Such as kiss me please, then showing a picture of your face right here.
Fucking AIDS. You're still watching this? We're still here.
Alright, man. Then, you know, just to confirm,
this is you, right?
This is you.
I'm not just.
This is the worst "this you" I've ever seen in my life. This you,
thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like DMs of you talking to a 13-year-old with your fucking dumbass face in there. This you?
Oh my god. This printed out. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
printed. Yeah.
I'm not. Oh, never mind. I don't want to.
Go ahead.
You guys.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you didn't interrupt us.
Go ahead.
This is you video calling her, right?
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't even know what to say, man.
Yeah, dude. Shame on you.
Shame on me, man. I'm not.
Shame on you.
Bro. I'm speechless, dude.
Hey, bro. You want to call him?
Dude, his fucking cadence and the way he talks, dude.
He's finished.
Yeah, dude.
You call the cops.
You call the cops. You want help? Call the cops.
You should call the cops.
Call
Go
the
ahead.
cops.
Please don't. Dude.
He literally starts praying in the middle of this. Like, please.
Like, you need to go to jail, man.
Hey, he's using my phone to record. You call him?
Dude, please. You call him. You call him.
Call the cops. Explain what's going on.
Explain to the cops what you're doing here, why you came out, and what you did. You need to get help. We're honestly. No. Hold on.
Call
the cops. Go ahead.
You know what I think happened? I think the only reason he stayed to talk to them was because he thought if he stayed and talked and let them get all their questions and all that they wouldn't call the cops.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's probably what he was thinking. I mean,
they kept it vague.
But...
They kept it vague when they were talking to him initially, like you know, because he asked him, didn't he ask them earlier if they were going to call the cops, and they said, "We might. I don't know yet."
Right.
So I think because they kept it vague, he was trying to get them to not call the cops.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, man, please. No. Please. Call the cops. Please, you guys up there. This is disgusting. You guys, this is like sadist type of. You know what a sadist is? You guys.
What's stopping me from pressing the green button? What's stopping me?
This is type.
You know what a sadist is?
Now they're fucking with them. Yeah, I'll press the button, buddy. You're about to get fucked.
Sadist type of stuff. This is disturbing stuff.
It is funny seeing him panic. I will say that. I mean, I would have preferred them to call the cops earlier, of course. But now that it's already done.
It's satisfying watching him like freak the fuck out, you know? Yeah.
Seeing him panic and freak out is pretty cathartic, I will say.
This is not even like this is not like. We've caught people where they say, "Oh, we just want to date you. We want to kiss you," but you said you want to throw her in a dungeon. You said you want to climb through her window.
All right, dude, we get it.
You said you want to punish her. You said graphic photos. You asked for graphic photos, and here you are.
Dude, I wouldn't even be mad at this guy for recapping everything like a retard if he didn't literally like, just sound so. Dude, you were gonna punish her, and then you were gonna lick her feet, and then you were gonna do all this. Dude, that's crazy.
Like if he's doing it now,
I can't believe a pedophile is just morally.
Oh, dude, you want to be dominated by her, dude.
Yeah, I understand like piling it on now to get a reaction. I think like I guess for like entertainment purposes or whatever, it's the right move. But like the fact that he like repeated it so many times before and his like cadence and tone, and it's just oh my god, just shut up, bro. You're not funny.
To the apartment.
What's stopping me from pressing the green button right now? What's stopping me?
Can I make you guys a promise? Seriously,
you can try.
Like,
seriously.
Go ahead.
I have a phone and pay in my pocket, right? Okay.
And you threatened, by the way. You threatened the 13-year-old.
I did. I have a phone and pay in my pocket, right? I'm gonna see, and I'll even do it while you guys are here, okay?
Go ahead, call the cops then. Yeah.
No, not.
Okay, sheriffs.
I want to call
the interruption.
Place to go get help.
You're not gonna get help. You had plenty of chances to get help. Every single time you got exposed for it.
You guys are gonna witness that though.
Look.
Calling EDP at 3 a.m. gone wrong.
Different times. Here you are, not learning your lesson.
Please don't, man.
This is not okay. This is not okay. Honestly, we're doing you a big favor.
No, you guys, please.
Hi, is this Bakersfield, Kern County?
Are you guys really doing this?
Are you really doing this?
There's somebody here to meet.
You're here to meet a 13-year-old.
You're finished, buddy.
Solicited photos.
Finally, something good happened.
There's somebody here.
Are you really doing this?
Yes. Okay, it's apartments.
Are you serious?
I don't know.
Alright, dude, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to listen to the police call. Now this is getting AIDS.
What do you mean? Come on, man. We're trying to get you help, dude. Because you're not gonna get help.
Can you imagine hearing this in the background as a police dispatcher?
Yeah, hello, I'm here with a pedophile, like a big ass dude.
Sir, can you ask your special needs friend to shut the hell up for a moment, please?
Yeah, he's on the phone trying to. I mean, the cops can't come in time anyway. They should have called him earlier, so I guess it's like a moot point. But like, still, dude, so fucking
I don't know if the cops will just show up when you call them for that. I think you would need to like talk to them ahead of time. Hey, look, we're going to meet this guy. And
that's what I said. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Hey, I suggest you stay here because everybody knows who you are, right? Right. You
Fuck, my foot fell asleep.
Some help right here, right now. Just stand here.
Give us some content. Get some help.
Take care of it, dude. You're the one who put yourself in this position.
Guys, we went to jail for a long time. Okay?
You ready?
Honest.
He's right in the front. He admitted to wanting to have sex with her, to eat all this crap.
Send graphic
photos. Just send somebody. He's gonna run off. Yes.
I'm not
yes.
I hear you. Standing right here.
All right, stand here then.
Okay, get me connected to bit.
Wait, how's this gonna play out?
Do you know how many people told us about you? A lot. Hundreds of people said, please look into EDP. Please. This guy's a creep. He's messaging minors. He's hitting up minors. He's doing all this disgusting stuff.
He already said that.
And you have the audacity to say, please don't do this. Are you serious? We should be asking you, please don't do this to minors. You should be not doing
Fuck off!
Please.
Now I know what Ricky was saying earlier.
Yeah, I know.
Retards.
Yeah, he doesn't say anything about
you. He had a 13-year-old girl who wanted to do things with her. He admitted to do it. He admitted everything on camera. We have it all, so.
Hey, by the way, if you delete everything, we have everything recorded.
Yes, it's called Apartments. Yeah, it's right across from the wall.
Alright, now this is getting retarded again, because this guy shut up, but the other guy who's on the phone right now is calling the cops, and they're not gonna give a fuck. They're not.
Yeah, why would you keep this in?
Yeah. Now
this is basically just a domestic dispute.
This looks really, like, strange now.
In the box on the right end.
It's really awkward.
He's calling a friend. He's calling a friend right now.
Yeah, he's at the apartment.
He's calling a friend right now.
Just please come.
Bad for the people like living here. It's like, why did you guys decide to do this out here?
Right by the jacket.
Okay,
No one wants to be here, fellas.
He's calling. It looks like he's calling some backup. Okay, all right.
Calling backup?
It's calling Lester. I need to get my stars off me, man.
He's calling the fucking mechanic right now. On the spot. We'll be right there.
This is what I'm saying. You have no sympathy. Hello? You have no sympathy.
Hi. Apartments in Bakersfield, California. There's somebody here that wanted to. 13-year-old girl. We have him admitting to everything. Say again? It's
Fucking Lester the molester.
he's just like in front of the apartment, so we're just like talking to him. Yeah, just please send somebody over here. I should rather explain. He's a heavy set black.
He's calling the minor. Can you imagine? He just starts calling them.
He's like, hey, babe. Looks like we can't. It looks like I can't. Pick
And then
up
it just
tonight.
it just calls Alex.
Yeah, call Alex.
Hey, retard! It's literally a decoy.
He's like, what?
Are you there, babe? Are you there?
I said the decoy after this encounter. He's like,
Yeah.
yo, did you
You
call?
won't believe what just happened today.
I was trying to pick up your cupcake, and these guys can't.
Like he still doesn't know.
By the way, I don't think it's the regular like police department that would handle that. Like I don't think they would like. I think they would have to send it to like a specific department of the police. Not like they don't just send regular patrol officers out for that.
This is why I'm so sus when they say like, oh, we've done this to hundreds of people, and other people are saying, oh, they got other people jail time. Because like,
wait, who?
Dude,
Yeah.
like you would, like I feel like after 2 months of preparation and like getting this like catfishing this guy for so long and getting like prep for it, you would at least know like, hey, call the cops beforehand, get them ready to be there. And then, like, even during the interview, they could, like, to get the same reaction out of him, they could have pretended to call the cops, but they already did it earlier or something. Like, I don't think it would have taken away from the entertainment value that much if they called the cops beforehand.
I have a feeling the police really just don't care, and they really don't want anything to do with this if they can avoid it.
No, I mean they have. There
Well,
are
they didn't even
officers,
try.
like, there's officers and stuff that are supposed to like be able to. Like, they're supposed to deal with this kind of thing. If they would have taken the evidence to the cops first, they probably could have gotten like an escort or something to be there when it went down. Even if they're not going to arrest them at the time of like the when it happens, they would have officers that are there to make sure that nothing like no fighting happens or anything, because there's like a lot of other stuff that could have gone wrong. Obviously, I mean, like the one Hansen guy shot himself. Like there's the number of issues that could happen from a sting like this, especially when it's not properly prepared, is insane. Like, just going to the cops and saying, "Hey, look, we're dealing with this. We would feel better if you guys had officers there." Would automatically not only make it safer, but legally they would have more leeway because the cops were there to help oversee things.
But the police officers wouldn't let them make fat jokes and fetish jokes, so I don't know,
Fetish jokes.
His name's Brian.
Jesus, that was ear raped me.
Brian. His name's Brian.
Yeah, their audio editing was so bad. I took clips from this and I just put a simple like denoiser default audio filter from Premiere on it, and it sounded like 2 times better.
Yes.
These guys don't know how to edit.
And then they have,
I don't think you know what you're talking about. They spend a lot of time editing.
He can't just please send somebody over here.
They didn't put one audio effect on.
He came to
drown out.
They actually added more wind.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, more wind.
Because he admitted everything to us. We have all these messages saved with him. He's asked for lewd material. It's a sting operation. We have an organization that does this. But can you just
imagine how much the police officer cringed when they heard that.
I feel like the cops right now feel the same way that the operator did when I called the LA County Sheriff's Department a year ago to ask the sheriffs.
Oh yeah,
like they're feeling the same way right now. They're like, What? Get this fucking retard off the line. Fuck this.
It's ALEXROS.
He's gonna go home. He just said he's
All right, Colton. Actually, I'm not gonna entertain that.
gonna go home. So
832.
Hey, watch out! He's going in his car.
yeah.
What's your phone number after 832?
He's getting the fuck out of there.
All right. Well, he's heading home now, so you know.
Hey, Cece.
I love how he's snarky to the police.
Yeah,
He's like,
hey,
well,
bro,
you're too late. He's heading home now.
Send the cop over here. Right. No, we don't. Just send somebody. Well, he's driving off. No.
All right, dude. Are you seriously gonna sit here and lie in the chat and say EDP killed himself just to bait me to at me in chat and say read my donation? I've read every fucking donation on the stream. So if yours didn't go through, I don't know what to tell you, man. But that's some sick shit right there. That's some really low shit. I just want to point that out. That's a new low. I don't know if I should ban you or not. I'm like 90% there. I don't know. That was some really sick shit, dude.
Yeah, I would say that's probably it. I mean, somebody joked about that with Boogie, and then when he really did die, like I didn't believe it. It's really
you're done. You're done. I've seen you in chat bitching the entire time. Read my fucking dono. Read my dono. No, I mean I've read every dono. So, and even if I didn't, it doesn't matter. You can sit there and fucking cry about it. So fuck you.
Yeah, it's also annoying when we're like watching something and people are like, read my dono, when it's like well known that you read donos like
I read donos on this stream more than any other stream. I always pause to read donos. So if you're gonna sit there and be a little entitled little bitch about it and then bait a fucking suicide, you're done. Goodbye.
No weapons, no nothing. Just he's driving off now. He drives a.
They didn't even get the license plate.
Why?
They're dumb. Like, I have a hard time believing they've done this like multiple times. Well, I know there's some videos of them doing it, but like doing it well multiple times.
No, I believe that they've done this before. I think this is the first time that they've ever had like attention brought to them, and people are kind of like, man, these guys are really fucking goofy. They're really dumb.
I don't know, but
So why are they taking for?
Wait, did the other guy say why are they taking forever? He literally called like 5 minutes ago.
If it's even been that long.
I'm seeing.
No, he was just sitting. Is that his car right there?
Is it? No. Here, let's go to your.
Oh my god, they try to look for his car after it drives off because they didn't get it earlier. So fucking dumb.
Which is funny because in one of the other videos that I watched,
what's up, guys?
They actually he himself goes and records the license plate.
Why would they do it here? Like
it's so dumb. Also,
so weird.
I've heard that in another stream, the Chet Goldstein guy mentioned that like the cops actually didn't end up coming at all, even though they're like, "Hey, just come and we'll tell you stuff." They didn't come at all. So
nice. GG.
And then the end is just them like promoting their shit for like a minute straight.
Cool.
Follow us, become a member.
No.
Visit our website, pay us $2K to come and expose.
Come and just harass random townies. Like, hey, we heard you were a pedophile, dude. It's like, what?
I mean, this has to be like one of the craziest stories with a YouTuber ever, though. I don't think there's ever been like a YouTuber caught like this blatantly. Like, I guess Lion Maker's the closest because he like put CP on his Twitter. But like this is just like straight up like there's almost,
Lion Maker
like,
he's deceptive. I mean, that guy's crazy, but I've heard people say from behind the scenes that he's actually somewhat intelligent. At least he was back in the day. Like he was a pretty well like intelligent. Like he could. He like people get the assumption that if you're an awful person, you're also like a complete retard. But nah, there are smart pedophiles out there, all right?
100%.
One does not cancel the other.
The dumb ones, EDP. Because if you compare EDP's YouTube to like Lion Makers, like EDP's just like a random guy like just posting like little face cam videos and happen to get popular. Whereas like line makers like, you know, selling merch and creating thumbnails and like making, you know, pumping out Minecraft videos and stuff like that. So there's kind of a difference there.
I still think
not that line maker's that smart. I mean,
I still think while he's stupid, I think he thought he was being. I think he thought he was going to get out of it if he just owned up to them, let them own him. That's how it sounds to me.
Stupid.
I mean, it makes him stupid, but I mean, by comparison to some of the other stuff, I don't know.
All right, well, listen up. Are we caught up with this story? I want to know because I heard people saying in chat he responded. I don't know who he is. Is that like who responded to what? You guys got to give me more information.
EDP.
An EDP responded.
I really doubt that.
I know. I think the Goldstein guy went on like a Facebook or like an Instagram live stream and was like, fuck off with the haters or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't care about that.
We also have like Critical, you know, talking a little more about
Critical
messes.
Let's take a look at what Critical had to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, Xavier responded. Exactly. Yeah. Xavier responded, guys. Bend over. Mo Lester had a hot take. Alright, let's get to the part where he talks about the dudes.
Yeah, I think it's when he like stops watching the video and goes to like their page and shit. Yeah, like around here.
Subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. We have a ton of new viewers. It'll help us a ton. We flew.
I knew there was going to be a subscriber call to action.
EDP. So be sure to subscribe.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Okay. So that is fucking rough. That was a lot worse than I thought it'd be. EDP got fucking blasted. Yeah. The investigation, I think, was a very good thing done by very bad people. I did also.
Alright, whoever's saying check EDP's second channel, EDP's second channel, saying he was about to delete his original channel. Okay, source.
He did, but it was 6 days ago before this thing became public.
Come on, guys, y'all better than this. Come on.
See this one. The things this guy says are really bad, like racist, all kinds of horrible shit from this guy. And a lot of people have taken note of it, but not everyone. I don't think this guy should be gaining so many subs for this shit. He did a good thing, and he tried his best to make a lot of money off it and capitalize on it, constantly calling for subscribe actions, refusing to post the video till it has full ads. So
Critical has to be watching some of us because he did a video shitting on Maximilian Muss, and then now he's shitting on these guys. Like he has to be, I don't know.
Yeah, he pays attention. I don't know about specifically to us, but like situations and stuff that we look at, he sees probably as well.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people have been really harping on like the racist shit, but like hey, we might not call the police if you box us shit. Like
that's the shit that I don't care. Listen,
that's the worst shit, honestly.
Hot take: if they're exposing pedos and they're also a little bit racist, all right. Well, I mean, I don't know. These are two separate events. That stuff right there, that's a little bit more interesting. They're using real underage children as the decoys, which I mean they're literal real children. That's a problem. That's like that directly throws a big wrench into their whole operation here. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. It's literally a deleted video saying to archive his stuff on his main channel. Yeah, but it's from guys. Holy shit! It's 6 days ago. All right. If you guys got a new EDP video, that's great. All right. But you're telling me that God, check out his channel. I mean, it's 6 days ago.
Guys, I look into the stuff for my channel and stuff. Like, if there's something important that was 6 days ago, I would have told Augie. Like,
yeah.
It's not like
I don't understand. I'm just gonna start. Never mind. All right, I'm getting a little bit pissed at chat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're
the guy sucks.
I'm fed up with these guys. Chat is just giving me fucking brain damage.
Chat is kind of asking for it too.
But what he did was good. And when he's talking to this guy in particular, he keeps talking about how. So I'll break it down. The guy here is suicidal. He gets caught and he starts talking about how he's suicidal. He's tried to kill himself a couple of times, and in response, this guy says, "You can't kill yourself because you're Jewish. That'd be a hate crime. What are you, some kind of Jewish Nazi?" And then he keeps saying that for like 5 minutes. Like, that's his whole joke. He has like a little stand-up routine about why this guy shouldn't kill himself because he's
That's
Jewish.
even like less funny.
It's horrible. I actually, before finishing this up, I do want to look them up one more time. They claim that they've done this before, and the chat has told me that they've had.
Oh, really? This response video is from last year? Color me surprised. Fuck this.
Had people arrested. I want to see that. Okay. Let me just immediately show you why I doubt that these guys actually care and are doing this for a good cause. Just going to their website. This is the first thing. Before you get anything else, you get payment plans. This is fucked up. So now where can I find out their track record? Have they actually gotten bad people off of the streets? Or do I have to pay to get that information?
Wait,
Holy shit.
did he delete the video they're talking about?
Yeah, he just found out about the predator poachers
Making
in your city.
merch for hunting pedophiles. That's so weird.
I don't know, though. I mean, look, if the work is good, they're allowed to I don't draw the line at monetization. I don't know.
I do think that last year is really weird, though.
That last one is strange.
Like, we'll come to your city and hunt pedophiles. Like
That one's weird, but I have no issue with them monetizing it in the first place. I think everyone's drawing the line at them monetizing it.
I think it's an issue when they prioritize monetization over getting arrests. But monetization in itself isn't bad.
If this was like in a like support our efforts thing on the top bar,
I mean, look,
of, like, the
literally,
homepage, that'd be something.
Here's the deal, all right? Everyone who talked about the EDP situation made fucking bank. Myself included, all right? Let me tell you, and I appreciate that, but if I'm allowed to make money from this and I'm not even doing shit, I'm just talking, I say they're allowed to make money too. All right, I
would agree.
That's how I look at this. All right, if me sitting on my ass talking about this from the comfort of my own home, if I'm allowed to monetize this, then these people who are at least going out there and doing something, yeah, they can make some money too. Fuck it, I don't know.
I don't have a problem with them monetizing it. Yeah. The problem I have is like the fact that they like withheld it.
Yeah.
Until it was monetized and stuff like that. Like instead of like actually like they didn't work with Keem or anybody else to get the information out there. They made it all about themselves.
Yeah.
Hey Augie, I just DM'd you.
They don't necessarily need to work with Keem or anybody
did you
else.
see anything what you saw? Being when you were looking for the response video?
These are all fake. These are all fake. So
there's an article I found that was linking to this, claiming it was from this week.
Stupid ass journalists. No, these are all fake.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to check before I linked it to you.
He mentioned Tom
All right.
in an episode on the official podcast.
What does that merch even consist of? It's gonna be like.
By the way, also adding to that point, I don't care if they do like racial comedy either. You can say it's not funny.
Yeah.
I don't actually give a shit about any of that. In fact, I would probably find a lot of it funny if I were to take a look at it. I'm not familiar with their work. Depends on how good their execution is or whatever the fuck. I don't know. It also doesn't matter, like, genuinely, if they are, like, fucked up people, but they're also stopping pedophiles. Like, you can criticize one action, but it doesn't relate to the other. I just want to make that clear, because I see, when I started hearing a lot of things about these guys, like, beforehand about, this stuff about them started coming out, I'm like, alright, we gotta remember, like, one is, like, these are two separate events, alright? If people are doing something good, but they're also, like, edgelords or whatever, that, like, okay, let's
here's my, like,
let's not discredit good work because they're making jokes we don't like. I mean, I see everybody say, I want the internet to be edgy again. I love edgy comedy. I want the internet to be edgy again. But then these guys come out and everybody's, like, shitting themselves a little bit. So I do find that a little bit interesting, but,
The difference, I think, comes in when he's like directing the jokes at, like, actually directing the jokes at somebody. That's where I think the
is his stuff like literally Frank Castle stuff where he's fucking with people from the streets, like just random people? Is it like that? Like, we're gonna harass random people in the streets? Like, I'm not familiar with this work. All right, all I hear is he says the N-word a lot and all this other crazy shit, but. Like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know the nature of his comedy or whatever. But if they're like fucking edgelords and shit like that, I mean, it doesn't really like change anything other than they make jokes that a lot of people don't like, which is
In regards to exposing these guys, I guess there's like a lot of different arguments that are all kind of being like lumped into one, and I have different opinions on like each of them. Like for example, my biggest grievances would probably be them doing stuff incorrectly in order to get views rather than get the guy arrested, and then if they are actually using underage people instead of decoys. Those are the two biggest problems I have. To a lesser degree, if they're prioritizing monetization and views over getting the person arrested or information coming out publicly, I don't like that either. And then like the rest of it, like, you know, making all these edgy jokes or like getting a pedo to box them and saying that they won't call the cops or whatever, those like you could definitely criticize, and I criticize them too, but like to a much lesser degree than the other things.
The pedophile boxing thing, if that actually, like, if something got fucked up because they're like, hey, we're gonna have bum fights but with pedophiles, like, that's like, no, fuck you. That's,
yeah, as I said, if it interferes with the investigation and like getting the people locked up.
I actually don't care if they're assholes. Like just on a surface level, I see people saying like,
fuck up with the investigation.
Right. That's more what I give a shit about. Like, I mean, look, it'd be completely hypocritical of me. First of all, to grandstand in the first place, because you guys know I'm a fucking edgy piece of shit. Second of all, it would be hypocritical of me to grandstand because like I like to think that every now and again we do some good stuff. Like, I mean, generally we're pretty like, you know, pro-victim and shit over here. I mean, that's just one example I can think of. We're pretty pro-people, you know, outing bad dudes and shit like that. I mean, you know, we do some good shit on this channel, but I'm also like a fucking angela too. Like, I don't know. I don't think like it really matters that much. Yeah. I mean,
that's what I'm saying, though. You would call a pedophile the N-word.
Nah, I'd never answer that question, by the way.
The difference is I've never seen you like actually aim a joke about like race or anything like that, like a sensitive topic, at someone of that, like
no,
like
I mean, unless they're my friend and they're like
offensive, but
down
it's not
with
directed at somebody. This guy directs the stuff out.
I guess, but like, if we asked Augie if they were a pedo, would you do that?
What if you asked me if who's a pedo?
If there was like a Jewish pedo, would you do a Jewish joke to their face?
That's a good question. I don't know.
To me, it doesn't matter.
You see what I'm saying? Like, even he's questioning it. That's what I'm saying. It's not,
it really depends on a bunch of shit. If I was like, you know what?
Exactly.
Fuck it, dude. I don't know how much I want to be nuclear here.
But with all this criticism of the Chet Goldstein people or what have you, I do think it's important to recognize that they did do a lot of good work in terms of the EDP stuff. Not as much the encounter, but definitely with like the
decoy shit. I mean, they got him hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
So
no, agreed.
There you go.
If I were to say, like, for me personally, I don't know what your guys' opinion is, but overall, I would say they've done more good in this situation than bad. That's what I would say. But
yeah,
I'd agree with that.
Yeah, I'd agree. This situation, I think some of it is the luck on their part. I think other things they legitimately did right.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it is more like, okay, but
better as well, you know.
Yeah, and a lot of it is like, okay, you lucked out this time in some ways. Some of it you did good. I'm really worried the other things that we've seen from you are more common than this one. That's kind of like more why I'm concerned. It's not necessarily even as much like congrats, I got EDP. It's more okay. I'm a little worried about moving forward. Who you go after next? What happens? Like, they did good. But what happens from here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they already said they're not going after other YouTubers just because, like they're worried that they're gonna get caught.
Yeah, YouTubers recognize them now from the EDP stuff. So like, I don't know, YouTubers would have to be stupid to get caught by these guys. But like, after
YouTubers, Publix,
I guess
not always the brightest.
There's a lot of people who aren't always the brightest. But yeah.
Okay. I think we've kind of wrapped up this EDP discussion. What do you guys say?
Sure, yeah.
Have we covered everything?
I don't know if Critical brings something else up. I haven't watched the whole clip, but
let's just finish this off. We got 3 minutes.
Yeah. Like one of those like cool dad shirts. Like, I'm a veteran. I didn't fight in wars for you to look at my daughter. I'll put you in the ground. It's gonna be like one of those. I hunt pedophiles for views on YouTube. Or for money on YouTube, excuse me. At least Anxiety War. I do know the channel. At least they seem to actually want to do something good, and being successful is just it came with the turf for them. Like Chris Hansen. Though I wouldn't really compare Anxiety War to Chris Hansen, but what I'm saying is at least they seem to be in it for a good reason. And there's also no information on the site except for buying things. I just wanted to know, do they have any proof that their investigations...
I'm gonna have to check out this Anxiety War channel. A lot of people have been telling me about it since we've been doing this EDP stuff.
Put away, off the streets, anything. A lot of you said that they did. So I'm just wondering where you found that information. Who wouldn't want to walk around with a shirt that says Predator Poacher Hunters Club?
The shirts are dumb. Holy shit.
We gotta get it. Hold on. We gotta get a good look at these.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Predator Poacher.
Hold on. Who sent me? I think it was Crow, maybe?
Oh my god.
I just saw somebody say that. I just saw somebody say Anxiety War has been nearly sued. Just so we're clear, anybody that do this is risking getting sued, because anybody that does this, and anyway, anybody that does this is risking getting sued. This is basically vigilante justice, in a way. They're all taking a massive risk because there's a lot of legal red tape they could be crossing.
PP Pride one.
See, they're not bad people. They like gay people. See?
Yeah.
Wait, is that like a sound gay people make in their mind? Like,
no, I don't know what the.
It looks like those
Okay.
thank you for shopping here bags things that people put on shirts for some fucking reason.
My guy.
My guy.
It won't load.
Yeah, click on the my guy one.
Who is that? Who is my guy?
oh my god, that artwork. Not my guy.
Good one.
Probably like a channel meme or something.
Predator Poachers Hunter Club. I'd word this out.
It just looks okay. It just looks so dumb.
They trademarked.
Wait, whoa, hold on, wait. Oy vey? Huh?
Wait, what?
Oh,
lol. Yeah, I'd word that one out. I'd word that one out.
Holy
Sure.
they indeed.
That'd be pretty cool. So the first thing that comes up when I look this up, vigilante investigation creates issues for prosecuting cases. Talking about the predator poachers.
Bum, 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 da-da-da-da-da.
Wonderful. There's not a lot that the police can do to sanitize a bad investigation from a legal perspective. So they actively made it difficult to prosecute a pedophile. They're doing the opposite of helping. Yes, here's the main difference.
Jeez.
Something I talk about. Things like To Catch a Predator is done in collaboration with the law enforcement. So that way it's done in the right way so that they can actually face legal ramifications. Okay, so here's a positive one. I don't know if this is the same group because the guy behind it asked to be uncredited and unnamed, which does not sound like the Predator Poacher guy at all. But a vigilante predator hunter got 2 people arrested, and one of the charges stuck. I don't think this is the same group, though, because the guy explicitly asked to not be named, whereas this guy wants all of the limelight possible for as much money as possible.
Okay, that's his point. Obviously, you couldn't play the N-word clip on Twitch, but, you know.
Yeah.
He said the N-word. He's a hard R superstar,
Why?
as Augie said earlier.
Yeah.
He for sure is, actually.
See, they should make that into a shirt. Hard R Superstar Club.
I'd wear that.
Yeah.
Alright, gentlemen. I'm gonna dismiss y'all unless we have anything else to talk about.
No, I think I've said all I need to say on this. I've watched this like a bunch of times.
This is
Good
torture
job,
for Bo
Predator
Blacks.
Poachers. Yeah, I've watched like 5 times. Yeah, good job, Predator Poachers, but maybe next time learn from your mistakes and call the cops earlier. There you go.
All right. Unwind, thanks for coming on, man. Long time no talk.
Thank you.
Oops, I left too early. Tom, we don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. We'll do it Monday. Also, what it makes I'm in like EDP mode. Like I can't. We'll do that Monday. We ran out of time. It's supposed to be a 2-hour show anyway. How long did we go? 3 hours? We'll do it Monday. Solid35 says, don't care who you are. If you on pedos on YouTube, I don't trust your intentions in the slightest. Totally fair opinion. Get wrecked through 5 says, Big Salmon did a good video on the pedophile poachers before the channel got nuked. What? Big Salmon? That sounds familiar. Justin Earhart through 2 says, hey man, love the content and coverage. Here you go. Thank you, man. Ashley Parker became a member. Thank you very much. Brandon through 2 says, hi, Amy in Pennsylvania. Hello, Amy in Pennsylvania. Get wrecked through 5 says, I don't think these guys aren't stopping pedos though. It's mostly just catch and release. Yeah. Tips through 5 says, the video where he announced that he was deleting his main channel videos happened the same day that the sting happened. Yeah. Oh, so maybe that was his response? Did it happen before or after the sting? Big Sam was a detractor of Chris Hansen who was falsely DMCA'd. Oh, okay. Origami through 5 says, monetization is fine. Lack of responsibility with authorities is my issue. Just my opinion. I agree. Kevin Fetnat through 5 says, I know that Critical knows who Tom is. He mentioned Tom in an episode on the official podcast, episode 226. 12E Agmar. Yeah, I think Critical probably lurks around in our community at least a little bit. Maybe he sees Nick and Boblax's Twitter feeds or something. I feel like Critical knows a little bit more about what's going on than he lets on. 723 through $3 says brain dead chat. So true, dude. Chat sucked today. Let's see. 12E Agmar through 2 says chat is more. Okay, thank you. Bulbasaur through 2 says happy you and Boblax like Sonic. And give heroes type. Oh, Luna Lizzie with the 44 euros. Congrats on 44K. Well, thank you very much. Seriously. So generous. Can I just say, like, that super chatters have been mega generous recently. Like, holy shit. You know, I rag on chat, mostly in good fun and stuff, but I'm telling you guys, y'all have really come through a lot recently. And I don't know why, but I appreciate it, seriously. Colton threw $3 says, I thought it was funny, but I get it if you didn't like it. No hard feelings on my end. It was fucked up, and I'll take the L. I don't expect you to unban me. That's not what this message is. Well, I'm glad you recognize that, Colton. I mean, yeah, that was a little bit, that was pretty fucking low. I'm not gonna lie, but as long as you recognize it, man. Seth Fitz through 5 says, you guys made the best entertainment out of a bad situation like always. That's what we try to do. Glad I caught you live so I can send some support. Sending you all the love. Thank you very much. Solly through 5 says, it's literally a deleted video saying to archive his stuff on his main channel, blah, blah, blah. Never listened to Summoning through 2 says, nice stream so far. Joebot through 10 says, thanks for the entertainment. Sen through 2 says, guy looks like Gokunaro trying to be J-Station. He looks like Gokunaro, but he sounds like J-Station, or one of his friends. Channy through 2, Channy Lemonhill, that's not the Channy that we know. It's another Channy. Through 2 says, now EDP is an extra depressed person. I would be too. Tyrone through 2 says, oh yeah, take my money, good stream. Thank you, Tyrone. Get Wrecked through 5 says, can we push EDP and rip off Gokunaro off a high place in Minecraft? Stefan through 399 says, because of that kid, I feel like Gokunaro is going to have to shave his hair just so people don't compare the both of them. Yeah, so true. Jackman through 3 says, you think EDP might have the Tism? No, dude. Don't give people Tism a bad name like that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously. Seriously, you should be ashamed. You should be ashamed, dude. Megan Police through 5 says, I summoned a pedo at 3 a.m. challenge. Yikes, don't do that. Nikki Red through 2 says, I don't really get why he's standing there. My Thin Thighs through 5 says, they should have released this video. This is AIDS. Molly Turner through 10 says, have a good evening. Well, thank you very much. And Nikki Red through 5, we appreciate you. I appreciate you, chat. And with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. Regular after hours. We'll see you again on Monday, but I mean, I'll see you on the podcast again on Monday. We'll see you guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Maybe even tonight. Maybe I'll make a video and shit. Get that thing pumped out there. Other than that, that's all I really have to say. Like the stream. Make sure your sub and notifications turned on. I'll be live tomorrow. We'll be posting videos throughout the week. Spilled milk. I think we'll get a spilled milk out soon, as well as some members content. Shout out to the members as well. Other than that, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you guys later. You guys know how we end this.